It's our pleasure to bring out the First Lady of Alabama, a 21-year-old beauty who promotes her passion of literacy as she travels throughout the state. And we're going to bring her out in just a moment, but first of all, we're going to bring you the Master of Ceremony for Day 2, it's Dave Mercer.
Birmingham, Alabama, are you ready? We are excited to be here. It is the most important, one of the most important days of the Bassmaster Classic. It is cut day. Only the top 25 move on to Championship Sunday. This has been an incredible event so far. Changing conditions day after day through the pre-fish. It was a winter wonderland literally 10 days ago, and now it got warm. We've had vicious storms roll through here, but our anglers are catching them, and we've got some rumors that there is some giant bass coming through here today. There's a rumor that yesterday's biggest bag is going to be eclipsed in a big way. So we are ready to weigh some fish, but before we go any further, we have to point out a few things. A lot of our anglers are going to be coming through here, and you're going to see them wearing GoPro cameras, stuff like that, catching the action. One of our lucky winners earlier did a text to win. They got themselves the brand new GoPro 3 Plus, and they got that free of charge. So make sure to swing by the GoPro booths in the expo. Check it out. You may win yourself one, and you'll see tons of great footage caught off the water on those GoPro cameras, and you can do it too, whether you're using the chesty mount, the head mount. It doesn't matter. You're going to be able to catch that and have a great time out there fishing. Now look at my friends right up here in the Geico for your boat live. Well, let me hear it from you guys. Go Gomez in the house. Look at we are ready to get this party started. Let me see that sign right there. The Geico signs. I love fat girls, it says. I have no idea what that means. We love all your Geico signs. Who wants to sit down here? It's easy. All you have to do is swing by the Geico booth at the expo. They are giving away passes here. You just have to register. You win the raffle. Also, they are giving away a $500 gas card. So make sure to swing by the Geico booth and check it out. Speaking of good seats, our friends right here from Huntsville, all the way from Huntsville, the Toyota plant in Huntsville Toyota VIP seats. We want to thank them for coming out, and we want to thank Toyota for their incredible partnership. It's been over 10 years that we have been with Toyota, and their unbelievable support of the sport of bass fishing that we all love. Let's give the Toyota folks a little love, ladies and gentlemen. I know they're in the crowd. Now, being here in Alabama, we can't have this event without our next very special guest. Donde, who do we have?
Yeah, I was just talking about her a moment ago. 21 years old, truly a beauty, represents the state and promotes her passion of literacy. She travels all around Alabama. I understand she's a pretty good fisherman too. So, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Miss Alabama, Chandler Champion.
How are you?
I am fantastic. How are you?
You are way overdressed for a bass tournament.
Oh, never too dressed.
Let me hear one more of those. Don't worry, they do that to me all the time.
Sounds like you've got a great crowd out here tonight, so that's great.
It is an incredible crowd. Is this your first Bassmaster Classic?
Yes, this is my first one, and I can tell you right now that I have enjoyed every minute of it. It has been so fantastic, and I've learned a lot today. Let me tell you, I have.
Do you fish?
Well, I have gone fishing in the past, but I haven't felt like a pro until today, because I was at the Carlisle Tire booth today. Did anyone go there today? Did anyone visit the Carlisle Tire booth? Okay, a few. Well, I was there, and we had a pitching contest, and I got it in on the first try, so I'm a pro now.
That is cool. You know, now that you've tried fishing, which I like, I'd like to try something. Can I wear the tiara?
Oh man, maybe next time. It's a job to get this thing on and off.
No, it'd be a lot easier for me, believe me, than it is for you. Well, we want to thank you for being here. Is this last year's Classic was in Tulsa, and I'm going to be honest, that crowd absolutely blew the place up. It was so loud. Do you think this Alabama crowd can beat them?
I don't know. We have to test them, right?
Sure.
All right, let's hear it. Do you think you can beat the Oklahoma crowd?
Thank you very much. Let's hear it for Miss Alabama. One big round of applause. We are going to bring up our tournament director representing Alabama. Let's welcome Mr. Alabama, Mr. Tripp Weldon. We wanted to make it official. Let's hear it for Mr. Alabama. Tripp, this is your part of the country all year long. You know, we go to so many different places, and I know you're an ardent football team, and, you know, there's always, you know, two words you say no matter where we go. Maybe you want to say them here today. Roll Tide. Now, I listen to that all year long. But see, I'm prepared here today. I brought some friends, and they're sitting here in the live well. I'd like, first of all, my good friend from the Detroit Lions, Willie Young. Stand up, my friend. And his brother, Auburn Tiger, Avery Young. Now, they are hardcore anglers. They love to fish. And I thought a nice thing to do would be to share one of their favorite memories from the year. Hit the video.
He's got to be careful and get it up.
On the way. No, returned by Chris Davis. Davis goes left. Davis gets a block. Davis has another block. Chris Davis. No flags. Touchdown. Auburn. An answered prayer.
Now, I got to be, you know, Tripp, me and you stay in touch throughout the season. And when I watched that, I sent you a text. You still haven't got back to me. So I decided to ask you how you're feeling now.
I need one more second. They know what I'm talking about. You know, my wife, my lovely wife, she's watching, and she's an Auburn fan, not near as obnoxious of a fan as I am, but that was a sucker punch right there, buddy.
All right, let me hear. We got any Auburn fans in the house?
How about my Alabama Crimson Tide? I love it.
How many Bassmaster fans we got in the house? No matter who you cheer for, we're united with one thing, and that is fishing. And we are fishing one of the greatest lakes in the world, Lake Guntersville. And we are hearing that there's some big, big bags coming in, but they got to make the top 25 here today, Tripp.
They do. The top 25 plus all ties for 25th will go out in the morning, 7 a.m. right there at Guntersville City Harbor. We had 4,500 people out there this morning. It was incredible. A great venue. We invite you to come down, but Dave, this lake, we all know the fishing's changing, but we have 55 of the world's best anglers. We're going to see some big sacks today. I got to pump up these guns right here, buddy. They're going to work me out.
The gun show is ready to go. I'll let you set up the scales, and I will ask you one more time. Birmingham, Alabama, are you ready? No. I said, are you ready? Let's get ready to win!
Let's bring him in from Knoxville, Tennessee. Our first angler is Ott Defoe. Make some noise.
Ott Defoe. Our 2011 Elite Series Rookie of the Year and Toyota Trucks All-Star Champion. Had a big day yesterday, over 20 pounds at Guntersville. Bass digging deep in that nitro live well. Oh boy, it looks like he's digging deep in the other one. The louder you get, the bigger the fish are. Alabama, let me hear you. Odd Defoe ready to throw down on day number 2 at the Geico Bassmaster Classic, presented by GoPro and Diet Mountain Dew. Just zero out those scales and get all set up, ready to go. That is a load to start things. 20 pounds at 10 ounces yesterday. Looking for 6 pounds at 15 ounces to take the lead. I think you might have had that in that one you just held up. 20 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. Today, 22 pounds, 11 ounces. A brand new leader in Odd Defoe. 43 pounds, 5 ounces. We got a brand new Geico daily leader in Knoxville, Tennessee pro, Odd Defoe. Rolled out in that Nitro Mercury package and came back with an even bigger day here today. Going to wait out for Carhartt Big Bass. 7 pounds, 7 ounces. All you did need is that one fish to take the lead, but a little more to stay there. And you're looking good right now with 43 pounds, 5 ounces. Yesterday you were talking about your daughter. She lost a tooth. You said, you know, if she lost it Sunday, she might get a Bassmaster championship or Bassmaster title from the Tooth Fairy. Well, it might be looking that way.
She's still got another loose one, so we can make that happen, I do believe.
Tell me about your day. A better day today than yesterday.
It looks that way there, Mercer, but man, I didn't catch near as many fish as I did yesterday. Yesterday, that wind really helped position those fish and really made them bite really good for me. Catching them all on moving baits, not going to say just exactly what yet, but all my fish are coming on reaction bite, and that wind definitely helped position them. We had just a few little brief flurries of just a ripple today, and that's when I caught most of those fish. And that big one came pretty early in the morning. It was the second fish I caught, and I have to tell you, I was pretty jacked up when I caught it.
I imagine you were. You'll be a lot more jacked up tomorrow. Your leader, your Geico daily leader, Odd Defoe.
One of our 2 Kalamazoo, Michigan anglers ready to roll in. Bring him in right now. How about it for Jonathan VanDam?
JVD, a 2-time Bassmaster champion, 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. 2 years ago took a win in Green Bay. We knew he had the name and proved he had the game by backing it up with that big Elite Series win. $20 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. Today, another good-looking day here for Jonathan VanDam. 5 fish, 18 pounds to 10 ounces in second place with 39 pounds, 5 ounces. Get loud for Johnny VanDam. That is who's Johnny. Ott's leading for Carhartt Big Bass. Not going to have one that goes over 7.7, but 39 pounds, 5 ounces. Well within our 25 cut. Not a worry in the world. Get to go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, that's about all you can ask for, you know, is to make it to that last day of the Bassmaster Classic. And, you know, it sounds cliche, but, you know, you just go out there and you know, just try to get 5 big bites and you know, maybe make a run, you know, the last day.
You have fish left.
I've got a few. You know, I found a couple new areas again this afternoon, and you know, really hoping something like that might pan out. I mean, we're just a couple days away from this thing really blowing up. I mean, those fish are starting to flood the banks, and it could get ugly.
Look out. I'd love to see it get ugly for you. Let's hear it for Johnny VanDam.
Let's bring our next angler in. Bring him on in right now from Hot Springs, Arkansas. How about it for Stephen Browning?
Stephen Browning rolling in that beautiful live target wrapped Mercury Triton, a 2-time Bassmaster winner, took a win at the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open level last year to punch his ticket to this classic and came very close to doing that again just a few weeks ago at our last open event. Had a tough day yesterday, 3 pounds, 12 ounces. Unfortunately, another tough day today. One fish today for 3 pounds, 7 ounces. Sitting right now, 7 pounds, 3 ounces. So it's always good to make the Bassmaster Classic, but unfortunately not going to look like you'll be here on Championship Sunday, but you get to hang out at the Expo.
Well, that's true, Dave, and I can promise you one thing. I'm not going to complain. It's we live in a wonderful, wonderful country, and there's a lot of men and women that put their lives on the line each and every day. So I can be standing right here, and you guys can be sitting out there, and my hat's off to them without a doubt. You know, it's one of those deals, folks. You know, I've been down before and been beat up. No Guntersville, took a paddle out, and it spanked me pretty good this week. But I'll be back, and that's the fun thing about it. The good Lord's going to be willing, and He'll take me on down the road to the next tournament. And y'all come see me at the Expo tomorrow. I'll still have a smile on my face, and I always will because of you guys out here. I love my family up there and all my friends. My sponsors take extremely good care of me to allow me to do this, and I sure do appreciate them also.
I want to thank you and congratulate you on making it here again.
Next angler, let's roll him in now from Pierre Park, Louisiana. Here's Tripp Crochet.
Cajun baby Tripp Crochet fishing his second Bassmaster Classic. Remember, Team Skeeter, Team Yamaha rallied on day number 2 in a big, big way. The Cajun baby came to play here today. Unbelievable rally. Boy, oh boy. Dude, you have the loudest fans in the world. I don't know how you catch a fish with as loud as they are. 7 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. Much more here today. Needs 9.5 to get inside the cut currently. 23 pounds, 15 ounces. Cajun baby moves into 3rd place. You're a little jacked up today, huh?
Yeah, I'm a little excited. I had a rough day yesterday, and you know, kind of ruined my tournament. But pressure was off today, and I knew I needed to bounce back. First tournament of the season, I wanted to bounce back, and I just, you know, I kind of let it roll today. Nothing to lose, and just kind of shot from the hip, and man, it worked.
Worked out very, very well. You've got 31 pounds, 4 ounces. Going to put you very close to that cut. If you don't make the cut, you'll be working the Expo. But whatever you're doing, the party's either going to be Sunday night or tonight. One way or the other, you guys are going to party. I know that.
Yeah, there ain't no party like the coon-ass party, I can tell you that. But, no, you know, I'm disappointed. You know, I think I ruined my tournament yesterday, but, you know, big deal. I bounced back today, and it's just a good day, you know. It's real easy when you have the best equipment on the market. You know, I just swung for the fences, and it all worked out.
Cajun baby, Tripp Crochet, congratulations for being here. We sure hope to see you tomorrow.
Next angler all the way from San Jose, California. Put your hands together for Chris Zaldane.
The California kid, Chris Zaldane. Had an incredible sophomore season on the Bassmaster Elite Series, finished 8th in our Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year race. And yesterday, sprinted across the floor because he left one in the vault. Unfortunately, just one fish here today. 9 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. Let's make this official. Put that fish on the scale. And with 11 pounds, 5 ounces, you officially win the opportunity to work the expo tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. No, not really. We did that sprint yesterday. Amart would be proud of me. Well, I don't know if he saw that or not, but we'll talk about it later. But this is my very first Classic. I worked very hard to get here. Finished 8th in points overall last year. All throughout practice, I try to put myself in position to win the tournament. You talk to all the guys, all the veterans, Skeet, VanDam, all those guys. They tell you go for the win. That's it. Second place is just as good as 55th or whatever it is. So, all through practice, I was just looking for big bites. I found those and put myself in those areas throughout the tournament. Unfortunately, didn't turn out. I hit the ramp at full speed, and unfortunately, I didn't stick the landing. So. We're gonna work hard at it all year this year and come back to the Classic next year full speed.
Well, this was your first Classic, but I guarantee it won't be your last. Let's hear it for Chris Zaldane.
Next angler certainly traveled the farthest to be here from Osaka, Japan. Hello to Mauricio Shimizu.
Mauricio Shimizu, a 2-time Classic qualifier, returns to the home of Big Mama. Did you find Big Mama today, Mauricio? Uh-oh, maybe he did find Big Mama. Mauricio had 16 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. Today, bringing us a 5-fish limit. Good day today?
Yes, I had a good time.
Big Mama?
No.
Big sister?
Nice mama.
19 pounds, 7 ounces with 36 pounds, 2 ounces. Mauricio moves into 3rd place at the Geico Bassmaster Classic, presented by Diet Mountain Dew and GoPro. Mauricio traveled all the way from Osaka, Japan, host of a very famous fishing show there. Did you write any notes today?
No.
What would you like to say to all the viewers watching online on Bassmaster.com in Japan?
Oh, really? What?
Nothing. Just hang out. Just say Big Mama.
Say Big Mama.
Yes. Did you know that you were coming out here?
Huh?
Nothing. Does Tripp look good today?
What?
Mauricio, let's hear it for him. A 2-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier inside our cut.
Next angler from all the way from Kalispell, Montana. Make him welcome Tim Johnston.
Tim Johnson rolling in to his very first Bassmaster Classic. And this song you're hearing, his son, Skeeter Johnson, wrote it for him and performed it for him. Let's hear it for him. He is becoming a YouTube sensation with his dance moves yesterday. Marty the Party Robinson wants to have a break-off with you. Are you open to that?
You know, I've seen him do that. I would lose that.
I don't think so.
I think I would.
Yesterday, 7 pounds at 10 ounces. Today, 13 pounds even. Going to move into 14th place with 20 pounds at 10 ounces. Hold them high. Make some noise for our Bass Nation angler from Montana. $20 pounds at 10 ounces, most likely going to fall short of our cut, but tell me about your experience at your first Bassmaster Classic.
Well, it was memorable. On the last cast today, I hooked a pretty nice fish in a tree, and I went to go get it, and I was baptized in Lake Guntersville. And so I just got out of those wet clothes. I don't know if my wife made it back yet or not. And then on the way here, I ended up in Huntsville. So I've had a very memorable experience with Lake Guntersville, that's for sure. But it's been a terrific tournament. I've met some incredible folks. Birmingham, thanks for sharing this dream with me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. We want to congratulate you on making the Classic, and I know you'll be back again.
I hope I am. It's something special, handing off some fish to Tripp. It's something I've always wanted to do, and Tripp, thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Thanks, guys.
Next qualifier rolling in now is a former Classic champ from Pittsgrove, New Jersey, Mike Iaconelli.
$15 pounds at 9 ounces yesterday. Uncharacteristically tough day here today for Ike. One fish. $15.9 yesterday. Today, just one fish. That fish is going to weigh in at 4 pounds, 6 ounces. Going to finish with 19 pounds, 15 ounces. Man, I said it on the stage, I said it on the takeoff this morning, and looking at this fish, obviously, you got to feel the same way, you know, that the scale isn't really telling the tale, because every single fish you've caught this week has been a big one. I mean, you've been catching the right size fish, just the quantity's been off.
Yeah, it's frustrating. I felt like yesterday and today I had opportunity to have, you know, over 20 pounds both days, and you got to get the fish in the boat. It didn't happen, but that's fishing. It's a lot of ups and downs, and it's how you deal with the downs to get back to the ups. And you know, I'm looking forward to an elite season this year. It's going to be a great season. We've got one coming to the Delaware River. Look out, guys. I'm going to win that mother.
Let's hear it from Mike Iaconelli.
Let's bring another angler in right now. He hails from Naugatuck, Connecticut. How about it for Paul Muller?
Paul Muller representing the Bass Nation from Connecticut, and representing him in a very good way. Paul Muller had 9 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday, a much different day today. Only one angler for the Bass Nation has ever won the Classic. You know what state he was from? Connecticut. You know what state he's from? Connecticut. Can we lightning strike twice? Oh boy, I don't even know if that thing's going to get out of there. We may need some power tools. Oh boy. This right here is what Tripp gets paid the big bucks for. A better day today, huh?
Yeah, you think? A little bit. You guys want to see some fish? I brought some.
Oh my, well, we're going to need a bigger Geico basket. He needs 33 pounds, 12 ounces to take the Geico Daily Leader. 32 pounds, 3 ounces. With 41 pounds, 13 ounces, Paul Muller, representing the B.A.S.S Nation, moves into second place. Let's have a look at them all. Paul Muller, representing in a big, big way. B.A.S.S Nation, let me hear ya. Good Lord. Dude, what are you thinking? I mean, yesterday, 9 pounds. Today, you decided to change it up a little by the looks of things.
Well, the biggest thing was that my area cleared up a little bit, but I didn't get a whole lot of bites. I got the right ones. I thought I could get, 25, 27 if I had a good day. But my back was against the wall today, and last night I prayed, and the Lord blessed me today. That's what it's all about. All the glory goes to God because this is a tremendous. I didn't think I could get this type of weight, but tomorrow's another day. So let's see what happens. If it's in God's plan, anything can happen. So
a full-time fishing guide on Candlewood Lake. I don't know what you charge for a guide trip, but if you win this deal, it pays a whole lot better. How much would this change your life?
It would be incredible, this is the Bassmaster Classic, biggest tournament in fishing. One day at a time. We got one more day, and I'm sure I'm going to be behind the 8 ball, so I'm going to have a bag like that or better, for sure. But
congratulations, sitting in second place with 41 pounds, 13 ounces.
Next angler from Huntington, Texas. Bring him in, everybody. Here's Keith Combs.
Keith Combs took an Elite Series win last year. Also won his second Toyota Texas Bass Classic, the only angler ever to be a 2-time TTBC champion. As a Texas big fish specialist. Had 20 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. Backing it up with a limit of fish here today. $20 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. Today's weight, 5 fish, all alive, 13 pounds, 15 ounces. Moving to 5th place with 34 pounds, 2 ounces. $34 pounds, 2 ounces. A good day, a good tournament so far, but kind of takes the wind out of your sails when you follow a guy that almost had that much in one day.
Yeah, congratulations to Paul. That's a heck of a bag, but it was a lot different today. It started out real good. I pulled into my first spot, throwing that little Strike King crankbait out there, and I caught that big one. And I thought, man, it's gonna be a good day. Well, about 6 hours later, the guys that run the bass track were calling my marshal. They thought the bass track had broke. We hadn't had a bite, so made a little rally late in the day, and was able to pick up a limit, but it was slow. Hopefully that'll be enough to send me fishing tomorrow. That'll be exciting to get out there and do it again, but it's Guntersville. Anything can happen, but hey, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited about this next season. I'm really looking forward to it. I got some new stuff, some new sponsors. Loving Toyota came on board with me. They got me hooked up in that nice looking Toyota you just seen go through. And this morning, I tell you what, it was choppy out there. I'm running that new Ranger Z521, a bigger one this year. Got a 250 show on it. I left out behind my little buddy Randy Tharp, and there was about 400 boats out there, so wakes were going everywhere. That boat really handled it good. But we'll get out there tomorrow, put that power tackle cranking right in our hand and see what happens.
Go get rigged. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Next classic angler coming in from Coulterville, Illinois. Make him welcome Chad Morgan-Taylor.
Chad Morgan-Taylor making a return to the Bassmaster Classic via his win at the Bassmaster Wild Card down in Florida. He's going to be fishing the Bassmaster Elite Series all year long here this year. We're sure happy to have him back with Bass. Had a good day yesterday. And another good day here today. Come on up here, let's throw those bad boys on the scale and see how this works out. Top 25 move on to Fishing Championship Sunday at the Geico Bassmaster Classic. 19 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish. $19.5 yesterday. Today, 5 fish. Those 5 fish. 21 pounds, 14 ounces. Moves into third place with 41 pounds, 3 ounces. Chad Morgenthaler moves into third place with 41 pounds, 3 ounces. Does not have to sweat it at all. You are going to get a chance to fish here on Championship Sunday and your return to the Bassmaster Classic. This plan is working out pretty good for you, my friend.
You know, I guess this is truly what dreams are made of. You know, yesterday I went to my primary area and it was just slow. I did catch one big one yesterday, and it went, you know, not quite like what I thought it was. So last night I was laying in bed, you know, you want to feel what we feel. Last night at 10:30 I was trying to figure out exactly where these fish were going to go and how I was going to approach them and what I might be missing. So all that was running through my head. So this morning, you know, I knew I was going to start on my same spot, and I had a pretty good idea that those fish with the water coming up was going to just push up. They weren't going to go very far, but they were going to go just a little ways, and they did. Man, I lit that Phoenix up with that Mercury today, and I ran as hard as I could for about 30 miles. And when I stopped, it was 7:34, and at 8 o'clock I had 5. And that settles you right down, I'll tell you. It really put me in a good mood, and then I was able to move around a little bit, try some different areas. And then I go to my secondary spot where I caught another one of my big ones yesterday, and I also lost a giant there. So I pull up, first cast, catch about a 3.5 pounder. Doesn't really do me any good. On about the third cast, I hooked the biggest fish that I had today in the back with one hook. And I'm like, he's coming to the boat backwards. You know, this ain't going to go real good. But he just come to the boat backwards, opened his mouth, and let me have him, and it was all good. So I couldn't, I can't complain at all. I've had some real fortune this week. I feel like I'm around the fish. Things are changing every day, but hopefully I'll be able to adapt tomorrow. I'd really like to close the gap a little bit more on the leader going into tomorrow, but at least I'm going to get the chance to fish the final day, it looks like. So, you know, from that point on, it's just all good.
It definitely is. You're going to get that shot, and anything can happen, as we saw just a little earlier. Let's hear it for Chad Morgenthaler.
Hey, let's bring our next angler in. He's from McGahyville, Virginia. How about it, everybody, for Jeff Luger?
He is the Bass Nation National Champion at 11 pounds at 10 ounces yesterday. Today, bringing us a 5-fish limit. Rolling in that beautiful Triton Mercury package, representing the Bass Nation. And the Bass Nation has done an incredible job here. See that bag from Paul Muller? What'd you think of that?
I didn't see it, but I heard about it, and that's great. Paul's a great guy, and I'm happy to see one of the Federation guys catch something like that. This lake's got it, and it looks like it showed itself today.
It definitely did. 11 pounds at 10 ounces yesterday. Today, 15 pounds, 14 ounces. You move into 9th place with 27 pounds, 8 ounces. Bass Nation, let me hear it. So represent the Bass Nation, and you guys have done an incredible job here at this Classic, but unfortunately the projected cut a little bit higher than where you're at right now. So if this doesn't work out, you're going to get an opportunity to hang out at the Expo. But tell me about your Bassmaster Classic experience.
This is the best experience with respect to fishing that I've ever had. There's no other tournament like this out there anywhere. I'm telling you, the Classic is the best there is. I said it yesterday, and I'll say it again. I make plastic bottles for a living, but I'm standing on stage right now at the Bassmasters Classic And I got there through the Federation, and it's like a dream come true. My sons are sitting right over here, probably laughing at me right now. I've got friends from Virginia. There they are. So, you know, I've got friends here. I've got family watching it on the internet right now, watching it on Bassmaster.com. And I just can't put into words. I wish I could make everyone understand how great it is, but I'm telling you, I'm smiling ear to ear, and I'll never forget this experience the rest of my life, and I will try till the day I die to get back here again.
We will love to see you back here. Thank you very much. Done a great job representing the Bass Nation.
Great angler coming in next. You'll recognize him. He's been to a few of these. From Weatherford, Texas, Gary Klein.
A few indeed. A 30-time Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Second most in history. Had a tough day yesterday. Let's see if he rallied here on day number 2. Another tough day, unfortunately, today. 4 pounds, 6 ounces. But
you think I'm going to make the cut, right?
You make the cut in my books, but unfortunately, Tripp's not going to let you. Well, you can go fishing. You just can't compete tomorrow.
Hey, it's a nice, healthy Lake Gunnersville bass, and I was proud to catch it.
It definitely is a beautiful one. What do you got in your hand here? Tell me what's going on here.
Well, I tell you, folks, we've had a story running pretty much for a while about the Zebco 33. It's the 60th anniversary of the Zebco 33, and I thought what better way to pay tribute to a piece of equipment on my 30th Bassmasters Classic. This is the equipment that really is gotten so many anglers involved in the sport. This is the very first piece of equipment I ever owned as a very young kid. So yesterday I made my very first cast of my 30th Bassmasters Classic using a Zebco 33. And I actually have one for you, Dave.
Thank you very much. And it says, wow, that is a cool gift. Thank you very much. A gentleman through and through. Let's hear it for Gary Klein.
I'll talk for a few minutes. Thank you very much, Dave. It's really amazing to watch how much the Classic has grown. My first Classic was in 1979. The weigh-in was on the shore, and there was about 100 people standing in the parking lot. So Bass has just done a fabulous job. It seems like there's this many people on the water today, too. I mean, the spectators have been really, really great. But before I get off stage, I would like to definitely say thank you to Earl Bentz for building the finest fishing platform that I've ever used in my entire life. Thank you, Earl. And for Mercury Outboards for building that 250 Pro XS to push that platform around the lake so well. And one last is I would like to say thanks to Repel. The people at Repel, insect repellent, are dedicated to making the best products so everybody can have a better outdoor experience. So please buy the product. It's awesome. Hey, thank you. I look forward to it, and I will definitely get revenge at Lake Hartwell. I'm looking forward to it. Girls, I love you. Jana, Canyon, Lakota. Love you, girls. See you later.
Thank you very much. An absolute living legend.
Next angler rolling in to us from Oklahoma, from Bacoche, Oklahoma. How about it, everybody, for Chris Jones?
Chris Jones hit 16 at 10 yesterday. Rolling in here in this beautiful Nitro Mercury package. Looking at my friends kicking back in the Evan Williams Bourbon VIP seats, enjoying themselves. Come on up here, Chris. Let's get a weight on those fish. Yesterday, 16 pounds, 10 ounces. Today, tougher day. Just 3 fish here today. 11 ounces short of the cut. Going to get in there, but going to need a lot more than that to stay there. 9 pounds, 8 ounces, going to finish with 26 pounds, 2 ounces, and move into 11th place currently. Let me hear it for Bass Pro Shop's Bassmaster Open winner, Chris Jones. So, unfortunately, going to fall outside of the cut, but tell me about your first Classic.
Oh, it was great. I went out today, and I ran to Honeycomb, and I was sharing some water with JVD, and I went in there this morning, and I went in there yesterday morning and caught him in 45 minutes and left. Went in there this morning, spent till 10 o'clock, didn't have a bite. And I thought, why am I doing this? Pulled the troll motor up, and I went to fish the way I wanted to fish. Run into the backwater, there's some dirty water, and found 60-degree water, and in one pocket, pulled in there and caught a 5-pounder swimming a booyah swim jig, and boat flipped it. Next clump of dead grass, come over it, about a 6.5, 7-pounder, swallowed it, and I set the hook and brought her top of the water. She come off. It's on camera. And might have said some bad words, but anyway, I go to the next clump of grass, come over it, catch a 4-pounder, put it in live well. I think, man, this is going to be happening. The very next 2 fish was a 5 and a 6. I should have weighed 30 pounds. Somebody will do it tomorrow in 6 inches of water. They're there. They just got there. I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't execute. But no, it's just fishing. You catch some and you don't catch some, you know. But I definitely want to say thanks to my family and friends. They come. They drove a long way to see me weigh in. It was a great experience, best week of my life besides being married, I think, and my kids being born. It was just one of those deals, you know. You just got to catch them, you know. These guys are so good. You got to catch them every day, every minute, and it changes every second. And I changed with it. I just didn't execute. I mean, I'm proud of my decision making. It just didn't happen, you know.
Well, congratulations for making it here, and we look forward to seeing you back here again.
I want to say one more thing. Come by and see me at the Booyah booth tomorrow. I'll be over there. I got a 16-foot picture, you know, hanging up over there. So come by and see me. I'll be working there. And one more thing is the Nitro boat and my Mercury outboard ran great. I mean, it was. I actually blew into this one spot and had to get out of it. Some guys took pictures of me. I got stuck, 250 horsepower to get off of it, but I got off. You know, it's pretty cool. So great pictures. Great experience, man. Thanks.
Thank you very much. We'll see you back here again.
Next angler from Bixby, Oklahoma. Make him welcome, everybody. Here's Fred Ravana.
Freddie Boom Boom Ravana, a 2-time Elite Series champion. Went out yesterday and found himself bass squatch, an absolute freakzilla, 9 pounds, 3 ounces. Leading Carhartt Big Bass for the overall tournament. Yesterday, a total weight of 32 pounds, 2 ounces, 23 pounds, 2 ounces. 3 fish here today. To get inside the cut currently, he's 20 pounds, 4 ounces to take the lead. 11 pounds, 10 ounces with 34 pounds, 12 ounces. Should be good enough to get inside the cut with 34 pounds, 12 ounces should squeak you inside that cut and give you another shot at him tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, the way I'm fishing, I'm really just going for it, you know. You come here, it's all or nothing. This is a bunch of Hail Marys all at one day. And, you know, that's what I'm doing. I'm out there throwing swim baits. It's no secret. I got Optimum baits on the back of my swim jigs. Pepper makes a really cool bait called the Commando Series. It's got a broken neck to it, so you've got a little bit of extra movement. One of the things that I learned, obviously, on this lake is the Alabama rig is probably one of the most phenomenal techniques that's ever taken place here. But what I noticed about that rig is, and this is kind of the way my mind works, is it's basically displacing a ton of water. Not only does it make a huge loud splash that gets their attention, but it's displacing so much water. So in my mind, I'm thinking I need to make the most crazy gizmo I could possibly do that will just shake and rattle and move a lot of water. And that's what I was doing. And yesterday we had some really awesome mud lines. And I was able to just work that bait right through the end of a ditch, and it would be like a wall. They would shut off at the wall. I'd reel that thing through it, and that's where I caught those big fish. But today there was no mud line. It all kind of dispersed, and it just kind of leveled out. And so one of the areas I was fishing, I noticed that the water had actually covered the shell bank. And so I ran to the back of a creek and slow rolled it in about a foot of water and caught that one, probably 5-pound fish. And for whatever reason, I left. I just felt like I need to go get bigger fish, and I think they are shallow. So, you know, if I make the cut, I'm gonna change up maybe a little bit tomorrow, but I'm still gonna need a 35-pound bag to win this thing, and it's definitely doable. But I can tell you, I ran from one end to the other with my Mercury outboard. What an outstanding motor that they make. But you know, overall, you know, I got to thank a new sponsor of mine too, Jean LaRue. They came out with a bait. It's called a salt flicker. It's a weightless stick bait that's got little arms on it. So in that dirty water, you can kind of give it a little rip and you can catch a fish like that too. So I'll probably flip some laydowns with that new Jean LaRue salt flicker.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed for you. Sure hope to see you back here. Our friends in the Evan Williams Bourbon VIP seats, you guys can win your seats there. Make sure to be here tomorrow. We'll be loading that seat again. Let's keep our anglers rolling through.
All right, our next angler coming in is another classic champion. He is from Emory, Texas. How about a big round of applause, everybody, for Takahiro Omori.
Takahiro, the 2004 Bassmaster Classic champion, the only international angler ever to win the Classic. Tough day today, unfortunately, for Tak. Uncharacteristically tough day for Takahiro Omori. 14 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. Much tougher day today. What happened out there, Tak?
Nothing happened, basically. I fished hard, but just not get bite.
Those two fish today. Two very lively fish. Those two fish are going to register on day number 2. 4 pounds, 10 ounces. Going to be 19 pounds, 6 ounces. Unfortunately, not going to make the cut, but it's always good to make the Classic.
Oh, I mean, you know, we worked so hard to get here. I mean, all year, just to put fish in, all the, you know, fishing hard, and I have to start all over. But I'm glad to be here. You know, it's a Bassmaster Classic, but it sucks if you do bad. You know, I got another 12 months to think about it for the hardware.
The good news is they haven't all been bad for you. You've already won this title once before, and I'm sure you'll be back here again.
Yeah, when I won 2004, that actually changed my life, and it's a lot of people actually here from Japan, including my brother. I don't see my brother like 5 years, and he came here by himself because the Bassmaster Classic. Took 24 hours to get here from Tokyo. You know, who the first guy come from here? Is there anybody come here more than 24 hours to get here?
No.
No, I don't think so. Where my brother is? It should be somewhere. Where? Right there.
Up, they're very quiet, right over there.
You sure? I don't see it.
Wave.
Stand up.
There was someone waving. Now they're shy.
Yeah, it's awesome. You know, I'm happy to represent Japan, and it really does. And bass fishing used to be only here in the South, but now it feels like more in the worldwide. You know, so that's awesome. Just bass fishing, just the bass.
That's amazing. You're one of the reasons that sport has spread so much. Thank you for being here. Let's hear it for Takahiro Omori.
Let's bring our next angler in. He is from Lake Guevara, Kansas. How about it, everybody, for Brent Chapman?
Oh boy, here he comes. Absolutely dominated the Elite Series just a couple of years ago, becoming our Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year. The Chap Attack continues a long history of making Super Sixes at the Bassmaster Classic, and I know he would love to be back in one here again this week. 17 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. To get inside the cut right now, he needs 13 ounces. I don't think that's going to be a problem. He's got 5 fish. Let's see how deep we can get him in that leaderboard. Top 25 fishing championship Sunday at the Geico Bassmaster Classic. 5 fish for $13.15. Going to give him 31 pounds at 10 ounces and currently move him into 8th place. Let me hear it for the Chap Attack, Brent Chapman. $31 pounds, 10 ounces. Do you think it's enough to fish tomorrow?
You know what? I sure hope so, because last year at Grand Lake, I was just a little bit shy. I finished 26th last year, and I'm hoping that I can have enough to fish tomorrow, because that's where we want to be. You know, my Triton Mercury rig is my office, but you know what? If I don't make it, there's a great group of fans out here, and I'll be there signing autographs and telling fish stories.
That is a great way to look at it, but always making it back here year after year is the goal, and you've done it again. Elite Series coming up.
Yeah, it really is. You know, obviously I'm not catching the fish I was hoping to catch here, but this really pumps you up. You start catching fish, and I'm excited for the Elite Series coming up.
We're excited to see you all year long. Let's hear it for Brent Chapman.
Next qualifier out of the Lone Star State. He's from Jasper, Texas. How about it for Todd Faircloth?
Todd Faircloth, a 4-time Bassmaster Elite Series champion, had 16 pounds, 6 ounces yesterday. Rolling in that beautiful Skeeter Yamaha package. And let's get him inside that top 25 and move him on to Championship Sunday here at the Geico Bassmaster Classic, presented by Diet Mountain Dew and GoPro. 16.6 yesterday, looking for 2 pounds, 4 ounces to get inside the cut currently. A bit more to stay there. Oh boy, he's got a few good ones in there. 5 fish, all alive. These fish going to be going for a ride in our Shimano live release boats and being released back in Lake Guntersville. 21 pounds, 3 ounces. A much better day today. 37 pounds at 9 ounces for Todd Faircloth, all the way up to 5th place. $37 pounds at 9 ounces, a better day today. What did you do? Did you make an adjustment, or did the fish just adjust?
I did. I made a little bit of an adjustment today. I noticed the first fish that I caught was a little bit shallower than what I caught them yesterday, and I'd been fishing Sunline fluorocarbon yesterday, and today I switched over to Sunline braid, and I was able to fish that Strike King Red Eye Shad through the grass a lot cleaner with the braided line, and it seemed to make a big difference.
Well, it's working out for you. Tomorrow's another day. Have you looked forward to the weather? Is it setting up well for you?
Yeah, you know, I caught 2 of those big fish late in the day off a spot that I didn't fish yesterday, so I'm really excited about maybe starting there in the morning and see what happens.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing you back here tomorrow. Let's hear it for Todd Faircloth.
Well, what do you say? How about Kalamazoo, Michigan's Kevin VanDam?
Kevin VanDam, 16 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. Put his rally cap on and went out there today. Oh boy. Kevin VanDam took the long leap across there. Unofficially, with this weight, you will officially be in the record books for once again for total classic weight all time, surpassing Rick Clunn. 16 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish, looking for 213 to stay in the cut. 17 pounds, 2 ounces, a better day today. In 9th place with 33 pounds, 4 ounces. Let me hear it for KVD, Kevin VanDam. 33 pounds, 4 ounces, and right now in 9th place. But boy, it is going to be close for that cut.
Yeah, without a doubt. I really wanted to have a better day, and I did everything I could. I had a ball out there today. I can tell you, this is without a doubt the busiest bass lake in America, especially this weekend. So it was a lot of fun. There was a lot of people out fishing today, a lot of fans out following us around, and I tried to change things up to try to catch a monster bag. I mean, obviously you can do it because I saw 30 pounds was weighed in today. So I kept looking for new areas and things like that, and just never got those big ones. I've got a lot of history here, so it's about to happen. I mean, we are going to see some great things in probably one more day. So I just hope I get a chance to maybe be out there to be able to do it, because they're really moving up.
We sure hope you get a chance to get out there, but regardless of what happens, you're going to be sticking around here, and this event is about so much more than just the fishing. I mean, all the great partners and sponsors, and I know that you were involved in a pretty cool promotion that you did with Humminbird coming into this event.
Yeah, without a doubt, they do a lot of things. They try to do things with fans and stuff like that. So a lot of my sponsors have. Nitro's got a great promotion they're doing too. I see my picture on the side of the bus. So Humminbird's doing it, Plano's doing it. Everybody's kind of doing things to try to give the ultimate fan experience. Because to me, the Classic is what everybody dreams about. So this is the place to do it.
It definitely is, and I want to bring out a prize winner, Jeff Kolazinski from Humminbird, and he's going to make a special presentation to the prize winner that was done with Tony Lee, correct?
Facebook at all, make sure that you like Humminbird, because we give a lot of good things away. This is probably the best one, though. We gave away a backstage dream pass, compliments of Humminbird and the folks at Gibson Guitars. We heard that Kevin likes to collect guitars, so you want a whole backstage appearance. So we had a custom 1 of 3 guitar done. I want to bring out Tony Lee from Minnesota. Give it up for this guy. So Tony Lee won it on Facebook. When I called him, I had to peel the guy off the ceiling. That's how excited he was to meet you and to be part of this whole deal. So what I like to do is, Tony, go and grab one of those. Here is the guitar, Kevin. And I don't know if anybody knows this, but I had lunch with Ken Duke at Bass today. And Ken shared a little secret with me that today you will have gone over and you will be the total weight leader of Bassmaster Classic all-time history today. Congratulations. It's an incredible feat for an incredible guy who promotes and fishes so well. So Kevin, I want you to have a custom Humminbird axe, and there you go.
Kind of fitting that in Sweet Home, Alabama, KBD and Tony Lee awarded custom Humminbird guitars. That probably would have been the coolest thing to ever happen on the Bassmaster Classic.
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
How cool is that, Kevin?
Oh, it's awesome. Humminbird's a great sponsor. They make the best electronics. It really helps me do my job. And obviously now they are, having one of the greatest fan experiences that you can have. So obviously a great day for you. I wish I had a little better fishing day today, but it's a pretty special day. I mean, so this is something awesome. Breaking the all-time weight record is really cool. But what's even cooler is it's my twin boys' birthday today. Jackson and Nicholas, I got to say happy birthday to them. 17 years old. I mean, we've been through a lot together with them. They started as preemies. They were only 1.5 pounds apiece when they were born, and just barely keepers, but definitely keepers. And so it's pretty. This is an unbelievable day to have this. For Humminbird to do this today, and for my boys to have their birthday and be at the Bassmasters Classic. I'm very blessed for sure. I mean, I have a ton of family here. My mom and dad, my in-laws, my brothers, sisters, nephews, nieces. Everybody's up there in the stands. You can see that crazy KBD and JVD cheering section up there. So it's pretty awesome to be able to share this at the Bassmasters Classic with my whole family and all you fans. I really appreciate it.
Well, congratulations. Thank you very much, Humminbird, and congratulations, Tony Lee. Let's hear it one more time for Kevin VanDam and Team Humminbird.
Way to go, guys. And let's bring another angler in. He is from, how about it, Alabama? Yeah, Jasper, Alabama. Here's David Kilgore.
It was his birthday yesterday. Came in with 18 pounds, 15 ounces. Backing it up here today with a limit of fish. Got that big birthday bass yesterday. Let's see how it worked out here today. David Kilgore fishing his first Bassmaster Classic, setting a record himself yesterday, becoming the tallest individual to ever fish the Bassmaster Classic. That was a record Tripp was hoping for years, but 18 pounds, 15 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish. 16 pounds, 11 ounces with 35 pounds, 10 ounces. David Kilgore moves into 7th place, representing the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Opens. $35 pounds, 10 ounces. Should be good enough to fish tomorrow. A lot of anglers talking about how the fish are moving up and it's going to get even better. Tell me how you feel about that.
Well, I'm going on the opposite side of that. My place, I was really hoping to wreck them today. I'm fishing really, really shallow, and I caught 1 fish there. And, you know, I don't know if it was because of all that mud come in there, but the water was still a little dingy today, so hopefully tomorrow it will be clear. So, I mean, I've got that going for me, but as of today in my area, a lot of them didn't move shallow.
You've got enough weight to fish tomorrow, so you're going to get another crack at them. I want to congratulate you for being here, and we'll see you back here again tomorrow.
Well, you'll recognize this next guy. Let him roll on in. Bring him in here from Auburn, California, Skeet Reese.
Skeet Reese had an uncharacteristically tough day yesterday. 7 pounds, 12 ounces, but he's a former Classic champion, former Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, and took an Elite Series win last year. He has won it all in this game. Looks like he had a bit better day today. $7 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. You guys need to wake up in here. Let me hear it, Alabama. Wow. It's not for my fish, though. 7 pounds, 12 ounces yesterday. Today, 4 fish. 11 pounds, 9 ounces yesterday, or today. Giving him 19 pounds, 5 ounces. $19 pounds, 5 ounces puts you in the position to work the expo. I'm going to spend a lot of time with a lot of you tomorrow, all right? All right, well, I'm going to look forward to that. You know, the competitor in me will be upset for the next few days, trying to figure out why I didn't figure out the fish. And, but the fact is, I've been doing this a long time. And I know that I'll be back for another one of these somewhere along the way. We got a whole season ahead of us. I'm looking forward to it. It's always good to come into a stage of Bassmaster Classic and see the seats filled up like this, and it's a lot more fun to weigh a big stringer in front of all of you and get them fired up. So, but I'm going to be in the show tomorrow. Come by. I'll be in the Mercury booth, Dick's Sporting Goods, Pier Fishing, Lowrance, Motor Guide, and I'm going to forget them all. I got more in there, Trocar. So come see me. We got a couple thousand Skeet Reese shirts we're giving away this weekend. So anybody get one today? Well, we got a lot more to give you. So come see me tomorrow, and I'll see if we can hook you up. All right, I'll be there. Tripp will be there, and we'll see you over at the expo.
All right, next angler coming in represents the fine city of Wetumpka, Alabama. Here comes Greg Vincent.
The Rooster, Greg Vincent, had 16 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. Day number 1 of his first Bassmaster Classic, or his third Bassmaster Classic. A lot of people picked him moving into this event as the man to beat. But Lake Gunnersville proving tough for many favorites in this event. Changing weather, changing conditions, and a changing leaderboard. 16-13 yesterday. Today, got 3 fish. Needs 3 pounds, 2 ounces to get inside the cut currently. Going to do that right now with 9 pounds, 12 ounces, with 26 pounds and 9 ounces.
Hard to come by today.
He says he's going to hold them up because they were hard to come by. So 26 pounds at 9 ounces. Unfortunately, not going to get a shot to fish again tomorrow, but you'll be hanging out here at the expo.
Well, I'm close to home. That's what's cool. You know, I got a chance to fish a Bassmaster Classic in my home state on my favorite lake, still my favorite lake. I didn't catch them that good this week, but I know what lives in Lake Guntersville, and anytime we get a chance to fish it, I'm excited. So I'm looking forward to coming back, and I hope we'll have another Classic here, and I get a chance to take out some revenge on them.
I'm sure we will. Congratulations for making it once again.
I want to mention one thing. A friend of mine is here, Carson Meadows. Carson, can you raise your hand? Are you down there? There he is, right down there. He's got the white sign, holding it up. Carson came down and we went on a hunt this year. It's Outdoor Friends Forever. A friend of mine, Jim Hardy. Jim and I have been friends. We hunted and fished together since we were in high school. And Jim started an organization for kids like Carson. And Carson, we got a big deer, didn't we? All right, buddy. Well, I'm glad he was able to make it. He had surgery several weeks ago, and I didn't know if Carson was going to get a chance to be here. This is his first Bassmasters Classic. So if you guys don't mind, I want to let him hear you guys roar just like he caught a great big fish, because we're going to catch one when we get back home.
A true champion on and off the water.
All right, let's bring another angler in. Way to go, guys, out of Cleveland, Georgia. How about a big round of applause for Patrick Bone?
P-Bone trying to chase down Ott Depot, who is still our Geico Daily leader with 43 pounds at 5 ounces. P-Bone had 15 pounds at 7 ounces yesterday, and looks like another good day here today. Qualified through the Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open. $15.7 yesterday, 5 fish here today. Needs 412 to get inside the cut currently. I don't think that is going to be a problem. See how deep we can get him inside that cut. 5 fish. 15 pounds, 13 ounces. 31 pounds, 4 ounces puts you in 13th place currently. Gonna weigh that big one for Carhartt Big Bass. Current leader is Paul Muller with 8 pounds, 2 ounces. 6 pounds, 13 ounces. Not gonna take over the Carhartt lead, but with 31 pounds, 4 ounces, gonna be close to staying inside that cut.
Yeah, I think I may be Bubble Boy. But you know what? I had that one big one, but I think I was fishing in the nursery today, but I did catch the teacher, so it wasn't too bad. You know what? I got to thank my sponsors. Without those guys, I tell you, you have to run the finest equipment out there. Dobbins rods, Yum F2, Lose Reels, the RockerBox.com, Mercury, Power Pole. Couldn't do it without you guys. And how many kids are in here? Let me hear you. Well, listen up, kids. I want you to listen to me. Don't ever give up on your dreams, because they do come true. No matter what happens, whatever your dream is, if it's playing baseball, basketball, fishing, bowling, whatever it is, stay after your dreams. And parents, you need to promote those dreams and support them. And I'm not talking about finances. If they want to go to the field, take them. If they want to go fish them, take them to the pond. If your son wants to do ballet, put his tutu on him and take him to the dance class, but that's very important, just always, live your dreams, stay after them, and they will work out, trust me.
Kind man, incredible words. We'll see you back here again.
Next angler comes to us from Lakeland, Florida. His name is Bobby Lane.
Big fish, Bobby Lane. Needs big things today. Had 12-15 yesterday. Oh boy, it looks like a better day today for Big Fish Bobby Lane, living up to his name. A much better day today for Bobby Lane. 12-15 yesterday. Looking for 7 pounds, 11 ounces currently to get inside the cut. 12-15 yesterday. Bobby Lane, a former Elite Series Rookie of the Year and Elite Series champion. Today, 22 pounds, 8 ounces, all the way up to 8th place. With 35 pounds, 7 ounces. The Lane train moves on. Gonna weigh that for Carhartt Big Bass, current leader. 8.2, not gonna take that over, but let's get a weight on that big fish. 5 pounds, 13 ounces, a much better day today. What changed?
Fished the same areas, believe it or not. Me and Mike Iaconelli, I know I said it yesterday, we started in the same spot, but I found one spot on the river channel, and I've caught one good fish there every day, and today I pulled up there and my boat kept drifting back, and I'm throwing one of Patrick Sebeil's new baits, lipless seeker, and I fired that thing out there and got it in the grass and hopped it out, and I caught that 6-pounder almost, and next cast caught a 4-pounder, next cast caught a 4-pounder, so I'm going to call TVA and find when they're pulling water tomorrow, because about 2 hours I caught about 50 fish, so outstanding day, you know. It's nice. I got a bunch of family here from Lakeland. Where are they at? I know they're up there somewhere. There they are up there. And it's nice to, after a struggle yesterday, I caught my 5th fish at 3:12. Right, I picked my trolling motor up, made my last cast, and actually caught my 5th fish. So hopefully get a chance to go out there tomorrow and find out when they're pulling water. But you know, I'm ripping a lipless seeker as hard as I can out of the grass. I mean, literally almost breaking my rod. And I couldn't do that without good line. I'm throwing spider wire fluorocarbon, 17-pound test. I'm using these brand new Rocket Revo 9-to-1 reels. And when I'm hopping it, that bait sinks back down and the fish grab it. Well, you got to be able to catch up with him. And with these new Rockets, man, you can do anything you want. So hopefully I'll make it tomorrow. And what a classic so far.
Pretty sure you'll be there. Looking forward to seeing you.
Let's bring our next angler in. He's ready to roll. He's from Maiden, North Carolina. How about it for Hank Cherry?
Hank Cherry rolling in that Evan Williams Bourbon Livingston Lures a wrapped Mercury Triton. Met him last year at the Bassmaster Classic where he finished 3rd place and backed it up all season long on the Elite Series. Finished out as our Elite Series Rookie of the Year and our Toyota Trucks All-Star Champion. 15-9 yesterday. We're looking for 5 pounds, 4 ounces today to take his place inside the cut. Not a problem for Hank Cherry. 17 pounds, 7 ounces in 12th place with 33 pounds even. $33 even in 12th place. And that is right about where the projected cut is looking right now. You think it's enough?
I don't know. I sure hope it is. You know, it was a trying day in the beginning. I'll tell you a little story. I took off this morning, cranked the Mercury up, got the big TRX. We're getting ready to head out the lake. I go to take off. I'm getting down the lake. My middle compartment flies open. I leave with my gloves, my hat, toboggan, everything is just going out, going out, going out. So I get to my first fishing spot. After all that, everything comes out, there's a Sharpie laying on my front deck. It didn't go anywhere. Now, it's like washing a wash tub. I lose $30 pair of gloves, got $1 Sharpie left, so I don't know what you do about it.
Well, hopefully you're not using that Sharpie all day tomorrow over at the Expo. Hopefully you get another shot to fish, but I know you got a lot of family here cheering you on.
Oh, no, this is special. This is, it's the first time that my whole family has ever been together at one time to see me weigh in as long as I've been fishing. I mean, it's special. And like I said, I can't say enough about Alabama. The state gave me my shot when I won at Smith Lake. I'm happy to be here. If I go tomorrow to the show and have to work it, I'll be happy to be there too.
Congratulations. Great to have you here.
Our next qualifier comes from Brookville, Indiana. How about a little love here for Bill Owen?
Bill Owen had 15 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. And getting it started right here today. 15.5 yesterday. Let's see what he's got to go with that one. Not enough today, he says. 15.5 yesterday, looking for 5 pounds, 9 ounces to get inside the cut. Tougher day today, Bill?
Yes.
What changed?
I don't know.
All right. The safe answer would have been your weight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's see how it is. 15.5 yesterday, 16.6 today. A better day today. £31 pounds, 11 ounces. Currently sitting in 13th place, and it's going to be very, very close. If you do make it tomorrow, do you got something figured out?
I don't think so. I think I've used everything I thought I had. And when this started, I didn't think I had much. So, you know, I'm very fortunate to be here. I'm very fortunate I had the weight that I have. You know, and since the event started, I've only had 2 big bites. And both of them were today, and I caught that one. And I'm thinking I had another one about that big, and I lost it. So, you know, you just can't lose them big bites when you get them. But you know what? I can't complain. I'm at the Bassmaster Classic. My family's all here. The fans are great. Listen to them. They're crazy. And is my head really that big? But you know what? I've had a great time. If I don't make the cut and go fishing tomorrow, I'll be at the show working with all the fans. You know, and we got so many great things going on with all my sponsors. Buck Knives is in there with the Splizzers. Flambeau Outdoors is in there with our new waterproof Tough Tainer boxes. My brand new Signature Series swim jig's in there. Swim jig rods from Castaway. It's the show is full of awesome stuff. You know, I caught all my fish this week, literally swimming a jig in the grass. You know, everybody knows I love to swim a jig, and I caught them all on my Signature Series swim jig from Davis Industries. Davis Tackles out of Alabama with a Tight Lines UV crawl trailer on it. And then today I had to switch it up a little bit and catch them on a handmade flat side bait and an IMA square bill. So, like I said, if I don't get to go tomorrow, I've had a great time. And if I'll either be out on the lake or I'll be in here with you guys. Love you guys.
Next guy coming in had a really good day yesterday. He's from Port St. Joe, Florida, Randall Thorpe.
A really good day is an understatement. He was yesterday's Geico daily leader with 27 pounds, 8 ounces. Did he back it up on day 2? He is the current FLW champion, won a Bass Pro Shops Bassmaster Open. To punch his ticket here, we're going to see him all year long in the Bassmaster Elite Series, but he desperately wants to win a Bassmaster Classic. 27 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. Needs 15 pounds, 14 ounces to take the Geico daily leader. 19 pounds, 13 ounces. Once again, Randall Thorpe thumps him on Lake Guntersville. 27 pounds of 5 ounces. And Randall Thorpe is your Geico daily leader. He is leading the Geico Bassmaster Classic, presented by Diet Mountain Dew and GoPro. 47 pounds of 5 ounces, back in the lead. A little tougher day today, but you kind of, you spotted the field a little time. I know you had a little downtime today with some mechanical issues, but didn't bother you any. You're still in this lead, and you're owning this thing at this point.
Man, let me tell you something. I had a little flurry this morning, and there was about 140 people that was a part of that. And that only happens at the Bassmaster Classic. It was awesome. I can't wait to go out there tomorrow. I mean, you guys have seen, what this lake is capable of. And I think I can go out there tomorrow and catch a 30-pound bag and win this thing.
You are one day away from potentially making history. Nobody has ever won the FLW Championship and the Bassmaster Classic in the same year. What would that mean to you?
I have a few records under my belt, but that's something nobody has ever done. I mean, it would mean everything to me. There's some really stout competition to do it against the guys in this field. I can't put it into words. I mean, this is the Classic. It's on my favorite body of water in this world. Birmingham, Alabama, it wasn't probably 10 years ago. I was sitting right there where you people are watching these guys weigh in. And I put my head down and I started to go fishing, and now I got a chance to win this tournament. So, I couldn't think of a better stage or a better place to do it.
One last question, I'm going to let you go get rigged because you're going to be doing some battle tomorrow. How are you able to remain so calm? How much did you put any preparation into knowing the storm that you were rolling into, being a favorite rolling into this event?
I don't know. I'm just blessed that way. Most guys get pretty rattled when a mechanical or something happens or they lose a big bass. It just, I can't wait to get my line back out there and catch the next one. And, that's what I'm thinking about right now is where I'm going to catch the first one tomorrow.
Well, that's why they call you the Honey Badger, because Honey Badger don't care. Let's hear it for your leader, Randall Tharp.
Next angler ready to roll in. He is from Lake Havasu City, Arizona. How about some noise, everybody, for Dean Rojas?
Dean the Machine Rojas had a big day yesterday, 20 pounds, 14 ounces. Been to the Bassmaster Classic 12 times, would desperately love to win it. And he is making his move to do just that here this week. Had a strong first day. $20 pounds, 14 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish. She's looking for £1.5 pound to get inside the cut. Not a problem. $20.14 yesterday. Today, 15 pounds, 7 ounces. Going to move into 7th place with 36 pounds, 5 ounces. Dean Rojas, the all-time record holder, weighed in the 5 biggest bass in Bassmaster history. So 36 pounds, 5 ounces. Unfortunately, a little tougher day today. Did you lose some quality bites, or did the bites just get smaller?
No, today I just never had a big bite, and I know that's what I need to make a run at the leader. It's just a weird day today. I only caught 6 bass today. I caught like 25 yesterday. The high water kind of stirred a little things up today, but I'm going to switch up tomorrow and try some different things in the area. I know it's a great area. It's got a lot of big fish in it. The fish are moving in, so it's something that I think that has the potential for catch 25 pounds or 30, even for that matter, to catch the leaders. So I'm excited about it. Glad to see a great crowd. I want to thank all you fans for coming on out. The spectators were great today. You guys are staying way back. I think we almost caused a couple traffic accidents up there on the bridge, but it was a lot of fun, a lot of cheering, a lot of great fans out there. I want to say a special thanks to my wife, my kids, everybody up there on the big heads, the Dean Rojas fat heads up there. Thank you all for coming out. It's been great. Mosquito Yamaha ran great all week, making good long runs, and just great equipment, great companies, and just so happy to be here.
Well, it's always great to see you, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow with 36 pounds, 5 ounces, well inside the cut.
Going to bring our next angler in right now. He's from beautiful Phoenix, Arizona. How about some noise, everybody, for John Murray?
John Murray, a 2-time Bassmaster winner, is a 7-time Classic qualifier, and an absolute West Coast legend, won over 32 boats. Fishing tournaments out west, and we're sure happy to have him back here at the Bassmaster Classic. Came very close to winning the Toyota Texas Bass Classic earlier this year with a 2nd place finish there. 13 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. Today, needs 8 pounds, 9 ounces to get inside the cut currently. He's got 5 fish. Looking for 8 pounds, 9 ounces, 13 pounds and an ounce. Moves into 21st place with 26 pounds and 12 ounces. £26 pounds, 12 ounces. Unfortunately, gonna keep you a little short of that cut, or the projected cut weight. Tell me about your Classic.
You know, it's a lot of fun. We knew there was going to be a lot of boats out there today. I pulled up on my spot I found last night, that really good spot, and there was a guy power poled down on it, letting go a 7-pounder, and said, I didn't want to know how many fish he'd already caught off it. So anyway, I caught those fish there. I ran some other stuff. They just didn't bite for me anywhere else. So I had a great tournament. Not going to make the cut, but I just want to, I'll be at the show tomorrow working for all my sponsors, Ranger and Mercury and all my great sponsors. Protect the Harvest. You guys, if you guys like to eat steaks, chicken, or pork, check out Protect the Harvest. They are doing work on our side. Lucas Oil, Luz, Gene LaRue, and River to Sea, my bait companies. Man, and the reason I'm probably here, I got to say happy birthday to my mom. Happy birthday, Mom.
Thank you very much. Congratulations on making another Classic.
Let's bring another angler in now. He is from Lake Gaston, Virginia. Hello to Rick Morris.
Rick Morris has been to the Bassmaster Classic before. Took a 2nd place finish back in 2006. Had 15 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. See if he's got enough to get inside that cut here today. 15 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday. Looking for 714 to get inside the cut at this point of the weigh-in. He's got a 5-fish limit, all alive. These fish will be going for a ride in our Shimano live release boats. Heading back to Lake Gunnersville for you guys to catch. 14 pounds even with 29 pounds, 4 ounces. Rick Morris currently sits in 19th place. £29 pounds, 4 ounces. Unfortunately, got to fall a little short of our projected cut, but it's always good to be at the Classic.
Oh man, it's just a blast to be at the Classic. This is my 5th one, and I've been at this for 22 years. It's always a goal of mine to make it. It is for everybody else, and it's a dream. It's always been a dream of mine, and I'm sure it is for a lot of you all. Just follow your dream. You can get here. It's just hard work. It's like anything else you do. As far as the fishing went today, I went up the North Saudi and sat on the bridge all day. I just sat there for 8 hours and was fishing a War Eagle jig, really, really slow. They didn't pull no current, so I couldn't get no big bites there today. So I caught everything to bit. Just quite wasn't enough. But I wanted to show you a new product. Do you know what this is?
No. But I think you're going to tell me.
I'm going to tell you, because it's about fish care. We want to protect our fish in our live wells, and all of our boats have great aerating systems. This is called a VT2. You drill a hole in the top of your lids, and this pops down. It's flush mount. It won't trip you. It's got a really nice flow to it. All the air goes in here and oxygenates your water as the boat's moving when you have any type of wind, and it lets out all those bad chemicals, like when you like from the fish that they expel when they get stressed, or if they have when you put your fish chemicals in there, and you see all that foam in there and stuff like that. Also has some other advantages. You can hear the live wells when they're on. I'm telling you, this is a new deal. I care about my fish, and it makes a really big difference when it comes to getting that paycheck. A few ounces makes a big difference. Plus, you want these fish for the future generations, because we're going to have a lot more Classics. Thanks for all my sponsors, Mercury, Luge, Triton, RPM Rods. I can't remember them all, but it's always a blast to be in the Classic. You're a great crowd. I hope we come back next year. I'm going to be in the crowd in the stands with you tomorrow, cheering the winner on. So, Birmingham, you go. You rock.
A great angler. We'll see him all year long in the Elite Series.
Here comes another classic champion. He's from Lorena, Texas, Alton Jones.
Alton Jones, a former Classic champion, Elite Series champion. Made a big run at our final Elite Series event of the year last year. Had 15 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. Member of Team Skeeter, Team Yamaha, and a threat on every single body of water we head to. 15 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. Uncharacteristically tough day today, Alton. Just 3 fish. I know, Alton, that every time we stop at the Elite Series event, a Classic, you always put a verse on your boat. Tell me about it.
Yeah, I put a different Bible verse on my boat at every single tournament. My verse for this week, by the way, is Galatians 2:20. What I try to do is I try to make that my memory verse for the week and challenge other people to memorize it with me. So let me see if I can do it. It says, I have been crucified with Christ, and it is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. And so it's a great verse.
Going to finish with 21 pounds, 3 ounces for the tournament. Unfortunately, not going to make the cut, but I know you got a lot of places to hang out tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be at the boat show. I'm going to be at the Skeeter Yamaha booth, and I'll be at the Yum booth. So y'all come by. I'd love to get a chance to meet as many of you as possible. And I just want to thank all of y'all for coming out and making this such a special week for all of us fishermen. And God bless each and every one of you.
A great champion and even better person, Alton Jones.
Next qualifier comes to us all the way from Gilbert, Arizona. Make some noise, everybody, for Josh Bertrand.
Josh Bertrand rolling in his Rigid Industries wrapped Nitro Mercury package. Joined us on the Elite Series last year and qualified for the Classic in his rookie season, his first Bassmaster Classic, and at 12 pounds of 13 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish. Needs 12 pounds even to get inside the cut currently. 12 pounds, 7 ounces inside the cut, currently in 25th place. Let me hear it for Rigid Industries Pro, Josh Bertrand. £25, 4 ounces, and in 25th place. So if we could stop this right now, you're definitely fishing tomorrow, but we got a few more anglers left to go, so there's a good chance you're going to be hanging out in the expo.
Yeah, you know, that's okay with me. Obviously, you know, I came here to catch 25-4 on day one, and it didn't quite happen that way, but you know, first Classic, I'm going to take this as some good experience, and now I just want to get back next year.
Well, I know you will get back there for sure. You've got a bright, bright future ahead of you, fishing the Elite Series this year.
Yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to that. The qualifying for next year's Classic, that starts tomorrow for me. You know, tomorrow is where I start planning for that, and you know, just looking forward to it. I got a lot of good things coming. I've got some great partners going into next year, and I just want to say thanks to all of them, especially the ones that are here: Rigid Industries, Smoky Mountain Snuff, OffTheGrid.com, Nitro Boats, Mercury, Power Pole, Abu Garcia, Berkeley. I'm very appreciative. Costa, I forgot them, can't forget them. But I'm very appreciative for my partners, and as a young angler getting into the sport, you know, starting out as a pro, you want to pair up with companies that you're going to be with for a long time, and I'm glad to have them.
Well, you've done that, and we know you're going to be around for a long time. Congratulations. We look forward to seeing you at the first Elite Series event.
I bet this next guy's got some fan base here in the house. From Auburn, Alabama, Steve Kennedy.
Rolling in his Auburn Tiger wrap boat. Steve Kennedy, a 2-time Elite Series champion and a swim bait assassin. The tiger is crazy. Its eyes keep staring at me. Look out, look, that's one tiger. There you got an Auburn tiger right there in the crowd. Avery Young.
War Eagle.
22 pounds, 6 ounces, going to finish with and not make the cut, unfortunately, but another trip to the Classic is a good thing.
Hi, it's a good thing. I think this is like 7 out of 8 for me, so that's a pretty good record right there. But haven't shown out too well when I've gotten here, so I'm going to have to do something to change that. But, you know, in practice, you're always looking for something where the fish are coming to you. And, you know, my first 3 days of that pre-practice, I didn't do real well, so you know, late on the afternoon of our official practice day, I went in the back of one pocket where I'd seen a couple of fish swimming around, and it was absolutely loaded with 3.5, 4 pound class fish, and occasionally you saw one look like he was 6 or 8. And so yeah, I was pretty excited going into this. If we'd fished Wednesday, Thursday, I would have absolutely wrecked them. But after the front came through and all that muddy water came in, those fish backed up, so I've had to sit there and watch Ott catch them about every couple of casts, and even Randall started out. He was the next boat out there on the point out in front of us, so they never did show up. I've thrown that swim bait around for the better part of 2 days, and I have not raised a fish yet, so it'll bite you sometimes, that's for sure.
Well, you can't win them all, but look, Tripp feels he's won it right here. Mr. Alabama.
We won the game that mattered. How about that?
We watched that video a little earlier today. Let's keep them rolling through.
All right, we'll do it from out in cowboy country from Park Hill, Oklahoma. Here comes Jason Christie.
Jason Christie, one of the most feared anglers of professional fishing. 3 tour-level wins last year, 2 of them on the FLW Tour, and 1 of them in the Bassmaster Elite Series. Had 22 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. Let's see if he backed it up here today. Park Hill, Oklahoma pro, Jason Christie. Made the biggest charge to win an Elite Series event in Elite Series history, all the way from 11th place to victory last year with a giant day, so he knows a thing or two about rallies. 22 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. Today, a pretty active fish right there. Welcome to Fish Capades, ladies and gentlemen. You have to be careful when you sit in the Evan Williams Herban VIP seats. You could get wet. What'd you do to that fish to make it so angry?
He got to ride in the Ranger all day. The aerators, that's why he's so alive.
It has no Abdullah Oblongata, but it's got some weight. 20 pounds, 11 ounces. You move into 3rd place with 42 pounds, 14 ounces. Once again, Christie crushes them. Hot Defoe hanging on to that Geico. You got Hot Defoe in the mix, and Randall Tharp, your buddy, is in our Geico leader seat. He is leading this whole deal, and I know he talked to you a lot in the offseason about, you know, you were in a very similar situation last year as one of our favorites moving into the event, and I think he talked to you a little bit, and now he's ahead of you. Are you upset that you actually maybe given him a little advice on how to deal with this deal?
You know, we talked a lot about the Classic. We've talked a lot about the Elite Series because, you know, he and I are just alike. We like to fish. We fish both derbies, you know, and we fish as much as we can. And I'm comfortable in the position that I'm in. I'd rather be a little bit behind than leading. You know, it's getting tougher out there. It's getting tougher to find a place to fish. You know, the mud's moving. There's a lot of boats out there, but it's Guntersville. You've seen the 32. I told you yesterday you were going to see a 30-pound bag, and you did. And hopefully you see another one tomorrow, and it's in my boat.
You're trailing by 4 pounds, 8 ounces, which, you know, is a bite here, but with the way Randall Tharp's fishing, you know, he's catching them. I mean, he didn't even have a full day today and still held on to that lead. Is there any adjustments that you're going to make to try and get that bigger bite?
You know, I'm going to have to sleep on that. I got some big bites in practice, and I haven't got one yet really in the tournament. They're all, you know, the same size. I want one of those 8 or 9 or 10 pounders, and that's the thing about Guntersville. You can catch one 9 or 10 pounder, and that 4 pound deficit goes away in a hurry. And I'm just going to have to decide if I want to stick to my guns, my area, or if I want to run around. And it's a hard decision because it's the Bassmaster Classic, you know.
I know you'll make the right decision. Former basketball coach, go give yourself a pep talk and get out there and get him tomorrow.
Next qualifier called Salem, Virginia, home. Give him up some love here, folks. Here comes John Cruz.
The Cruise Missile, John Cruz, an Elite Series champion. Took that victory a few years ago out in the West Coast. And a constant Bassmaster Classic qualifier. Joined the Century Club earlier this year. 18 pounds at 10 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish. We're looking for 7 pounds, 8 ounces to get inside the cut. $14 pounds, 2 ounces with 32 pounds, 12 ounces. John Cruz is inside our cut currently in 16th place. $32 pounds, 12 ounces, gonna be close. Do you think you've got enough?
I sure hope so. I want another shot at it. I mean, anytime you get a chance to fish in the Bassmasters Classic on Lake Gunnersville, you want to go out there and do it, that's for sure.
A lot of anglers talking about it's heating up. It's getting, it's moments away from this lake exploding. How do you feel about that?
I sure hope so. I just hope it explodes on the end of my line. That's what I'm hoping. I talked a little bit yesterday about having some missed opportunities. I had one more missed opportunity today. I had an absolute giant on 6.5, 7 pounder, and I hate lost fish stories. I actually do. Tripp knows I hate lost fish stories. But when it's the Classic and you've got so much on the line, I know I should be right there in the thick of it right now, but I'm not. But there's nothing I can do about that. So hopefully I just get an opportunity to go out there and redeem myself and put 5 of those in the boat tomorrow. That's what I'm shooting for.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed for you. Congratulations on being here once again.
Next guy is a solid competitor. He shows that. Sevierville, Tennessee, David Walker.
Had a giant day yesterday. Held on to our Geico Daily Leader Award for quite a bit of the weigh-in. Had 24 pounds, 13 ounces. Trying to win the Geico Bassmaster Classic in the Geico boats. See how it worked out here today. 24 pounds, 13 ounces. Looking for 1 pound, 12 ounces to get inside the cut. Unfortunately, a much tougher day today. 1 short of a limit. It's bringing us 4 fish. 1 pound, 12 ounce, what he needs for the cut. 9 pounds at 6 ounces, gonna move into 13th place with 34 pounds at 3 ounces. A much tougher day. What changed?
I've tried to answer that question all day long. My jaws are a little sore from gritting my teeth out there, but I tell you what, it was a grind out there, but I know it was for me. I mean, you've seen the weights that were coming in. We actually got a 32-pound stringer. It shows you what the lake's capable of, and I just didn't maximize what was going on out there. I just did not figure it out, but that's part of fishing. I'd like to go out there and know what was wrong, what changed, and if that was the case, I could have fixed it. But I knew something was broke. I couldn't fix it all day. But I had a chance to do really good there yesterday, and and today just didn't even get the bites. I didn't lose any fish. That's what I caught, and I wish I'd had better news. But anyway, we'll just see what we can do. Maybe I'll make the cut and get to go back out there tomorrow, because I'd hate to walk out of the Classic with that 9-pound stringer sitting around my neck. I mean, if I did it the other way around, everybody'd say, well, look what he's doing something right. But I don't know what would have changed.
With 34 pounds, 3 ounces, a good chance you get the fish tomorrow. We'll wish you luck and see you back here.
Let's bring our next guy in. He is from Donald, South Carolina. Here comes Casey Ashley.
Casey Ashley, a 3-time Elite Series winner. Had a giant day yesterday. 23 pounds, 2 ounces. The only angler that rolls in here singing his own song. You ask me, that makes him a country music singing sensation. Who loves to hear Casey Ashley sing in this building? $23 pounds, 2 ounces yesterday. Backing it up here today with 5 fish, looking for 3 pounds at 10 ounces to get inside the cut. Not a problem. 18 pounds, 10 ounces. Casey Ashley moves into 5th place with 41 pounds, 12 ounces. $41 pounds, 12 ounces inside the cut. You don't have to sweat it out at all. You know you're fishing tomorrow. Tell me what the game plan is.
Man, you know, these fish weigh heavy. I didn't think I had that much, but I don't know. I got two places. I got, and they're 40 miles apart. So I can't really run both of them in a day. The fish today, I mean, they didn't really bite as good as they did yesterday in one area. I mean, I had to beat it hard. I stayed there all day. But the only problem is I don't know what's going on 40 miles north. I mean, there might be somebody already fishing my stuff up there. So I don't know. I got to sleep on it tomorrow before I make my game plan.
Well, I know you'll make the right decision. Congratulations, a great tournament so far.
Well, I appreciate it. I gotta thank my sponsors, of course. I wouldn't be here without them. And all my family, they're sitting right up there. We got the South Carolina crew, and we got a little Alabama crew. So appreciate y'all coming. Love y'all. Appreciate it. Gunnersville Lake, this is a great place. In Birmingham, it gets better every time I come. So thank y'all.
Thank you very much.
I know this next guy's got some fans in the house, too. He's from Hayden, Idaho. Yeah, here comes Brandon Holiday.
The prodigy, Brandon Polinick, showed up a few years ago as the Bass Nation National Champion and has backed it up. A 2-time Elite Series champion and a constant classic contender. Brandon, the prodigy Polinick, tries to bickle those bass. Randall Tharp, still your Geico Daily leader. Brandon Polinick trying to get inside that cut. 16 pounds, 11 ounces yesterday. Today, looking for 10 pounds, 2 ounces to get inside the cut. Currently, a bit more to stay there. 5 fish for Brandon Polinick. 16, 11 yesterday. Today, 20 pounds, 14 ounces. The prodigy moves into 9th place. Ninth place on our Geico leaderboard with 37 pounds, 9 ounces. And Tripp Weldon becomes a GoPro cameraman. $37 pounds, 9 ounces, and a giant rally today puts you right back in this thing. And the good news is, no matter what way this works out, you broke the pattern. We talked before this classic, and you said, you know, I seem to have one good one and then one real bad one. Back-to-back good finishes here at the classic.
Yeah, today I absolutely scrapped everything that I learned in practice and everything that I did yesterday, and just completely went and fished new water. I was fortunate enough, I had half of my crazy Red Mob family up there following me around today, and they got to see me catch just about every single one of those fish. And the scary part is I had a 15-incher in there that weighed about 1.75 pounds. If I could have switched that out with a 6-pounder, we'd be right back in this. But I heard a guy weighed 32 today, so I'm after the Dirty 30 tomorrow. That's what I started calling it this morning, is the Dirty 30. And that's what we're after on Gunnersville.
Who thinks Brandon Polinick can get the Dirty 30 tomorrow? Well, want to wish you luck, Brandon, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. And I'm sure you're jacked to get back out there right away.
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean, it's the Bassmaster Classic. You got 3 days, and And, you know, I'm fishing tomorrow. That means I still got a shot to win.
You sure do. You've always got a shot to win, my friend.
We may break a noise level right now from Springville, Alabama, Randy Howell.
£20, 3 ounces yesterday. Rolling in that Kingsholm Mercury Triton. Digging deep in that live well. Randy Howell gives this boat away every year as a fundraiser for Kingsholm. And he's got the Kingsholm clan in the crowd right now cheering him on. £20, 3 ounces yesterday. Let's get him on the scale here and see what we got today. 7 pounds of 5 ounces is what he's looking for to get inside the cut. I don't think we got to worry about that one bit. Oh boy.
This is my first weigh-in ever. I didn't have my fish ready. I'm sorry.
20 pounds, 3 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish for 18 pounds, 3 ounces. Randy Howell climbs our Geico leaderboard all the way into 8th place with 38 pounds, 6 ounces. Everybody howl for Randy Howell. Gonna weigh that for Carhartt Big Bass. Current leader is 8'2", 6 pounds, 5 ounces. Randy Howell, you are fishing tomorrow. And when you look out there, I mean, the incredible program you do with the Kingsholm boat. You look how you get your family over there and hundreds of kids from Kingsholm screaming your name. Tell me what it feels like to look out there and see that.
Hey, it's awesome. I know y'all having fun out here today? Yeah. They've got all the little big heads and the blue pom-poms, and my wife and boys and family are all up here with the big heads. And man, I love my family. I love all the Kingsholm family. We're having a good time. It's awesome to be here in Birmingham. That Triton Mercury right there raised $125,000 last year because all you folks that donated on Kingsholm.com for that boat giveaway. And this year, Triton Mercury, Livingston Lures, all my great sponsors, Blue Water LED, they're all helping me to do it again. And it'll be November 15th, so y'all get you some tickets to help these kids out. Everything's going great. I love being a part of something that makes an eternal difference, and we love being here in Birmingham. And thank all you guys and girls for coming out and supporting us this week here at the Bassmaster Classic.
They don't want to stop cheering.
Yeah, they're loud. That's awesome. That's what we got them there. They got their T-shirts on, and man, that's great. I mean, I love it. They've never been to a Bassmaster Classic, so I want to thank Bass and Bruce Aiken and the guys and Eric Lopez for getting us a good section that they could all sit there and have good seats and make a special deal for them this week, and we're really proud to be here, part of it.
38 pounds at 6 ounces. You get a chance to fish tomorrow. Want to wish you luck, and we'll see you back here. Let's hear it for Randy Howell.
Well, I mentioned yesterday, and I'll say it again today, you better buckle your seatbelt, because here comes from Warrior, Alabama, Gerald Swindle.
Gerald Swindle rolling in. GoPro Hero 3 Plus in hand. Had a tough day yesterday. 2 pounds and an ounce, uncharacteristically tough for Swindle.
Uncharacteristically tough? Did you say uncharacteristically tough? I was so shocked that I only caught one yesterday. I didn't want to disappoint y'all, make y'all think that was just fluke luck. I went out and just caught 2 today just to show you that it can happen to anybody at any day. You can go out there and just pretty much not catch crap.
Let them sit there for a long time, Tripp. I'm pretty mad. It took me all day to get them. They'll be all right for a while. No, I don't even want to hold him up. I'm pretty mad at him, too. I've successfully burned out about $200 worth of gas in that Mercury to get that one, and he'll never be the same. You know, it's some days you just got to go out and take your foot and break it off in them. You know what I mean? I have ripped some traps through the grass. I'll have seizures at night when I go to sleep. So when they tell you just go to Gunnersville and throw a trap, that don't work. I know this lake as good as anybody. I couldn't have caught one today with a grenade. What y'all laughing at? I wasn't laughing. You spend about 3 hours out there with a 400-pound gorilla choking the wind out of you, and it's funny how quick it can go from, man, I want to win, to, oh, God, I'm going to zero. Y'all ever had one of them days? It ain't fun. Is everybody having a good time? Let's do a little something different right here. DJ, you still got the music pumped up a little bit? Let me see this, Mercer. You take a break. I've made 6 classics in the winter. I've never made the 3rd day cut, so I probably won't never win one. Can y'all please help me fake it till I make it? Stand up, stretch your legs. Come on, stand up. Y'all yell like I just won. Woo! That's it. I showed them 2 fish.
That is the most famous 8-pound finish in a Bassmaster Classic history.
You don't know how bad I'm thinking about eating them 2 fish, too. I ain't thinking about catch and release. I'm thinking about catching and cooking. I'm mad enough to fight Satan. I'm more confused than I was when I tried to fill out the Obama health care plan. I don't know how to... It is what it is. We're in Alabama. A couple of things we like, fishing and Dale Jr., do we not? I know in Canada, y'all don't have a lot of racing up there. Y'all do a lot of hockey. We have hockey and horse arenas. Not so much that we skate around on. Guys, Birmingham has laid it down again. I really know a lot of people say that. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. We travel all over the world. When I come home, it's good to see the fans. Very disappointing in my shoes right now. This is not the tournament I wanted. It happens to everybody. You got to kind of keep your head up. If you want to fish for a living, you're out here, you're a kid, you're a college kid, you think you want to do this, the first thing you need to learn to be a great champion is you need to be a really good loser, because it's going to happen and you will be judged on those days.
We'll tell you one thing about this dude, a champion on and off the water. Let's hear it for G-Man, Gerald Swindle. Keep the Alabama love rolling.
Yeah, we will. From Vinemont, Alabama, here comes Jordan Lee.
Jordan Lee, representing the Carhartt College Bass Series, had 13 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish are looking to make a big rally. And it looks like he has done just that. Oh boy, who let the hogs out? Representing thousands of Carhartt College bass anglers all across the country. 13 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. A much better day today. Looking for 15-13 to get inside the cut. Sat in 40th place on our Geico leaderboard yesterday. Not anymore. Climbing up that leaderboard. 13-7 yesterday. Today, 24 pounds even. Jordan Lee moves into 11th place. $37 pounds, 7 ounces. A much better day today. Gonna weigh that for Carhartt Big Bass. Current leader, Paul Muller, 8 pounds, 2 ounces. 8 pounds, 8 ounces. Jordan Lee representing the Carhartt College Bass Anglers by taking over Carhartt Big Bass. 37 pounds, 7 ounces. What a rally today. What changed?
Man, I'm one happy kid right now, dude. You know, I've had so many friends and family follow me this week, dude, and I just wanted to put 24 pounds on the scales today, and you know, I did. I started off tough today, and about noon, you know, I figured them out, and I caught, you know, what I caught between noon and I had to go in, and dude, I mean, this is what I've dreamed of since I was a kid. You know, to have everybody here in my home state too. I mean, this is all I ever wanted to do, and you know, to be here, have my family here, man. I can't even talk.
Well, you're doing it in a big way, and it's going to get a lot better. You're moving on to Championship Sunday at the Bassmaster Classic.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. You know, I want to say both my grandmothers are here. I don't know where they're sitting, but that means so much to me. And you know, have my look. We love our Lee boys. Man, I can't even talk. I don't. Maybe tomorrow I can think of something better to say. But I love everybody. War Eagle.
Go get rigged. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Next angler rolling in out of Mablevale, Arkansas. How about some noise for Doug Thompson?
Doug Thompson, representing the Bass Nation, had 12 pounds, 7 ounces yesterday. Today, bringing us a limit of fish in his first ever Bassmaster Classic. And fish like that will get him inside that Geico leaderboard. Top 25 move on to Championship Sunday at the Geico Bassmaster Classic, presented by Diet Mountain Dew and GoPro. We are looking for 18-13 to get inside the cut currently. As we wind down this weigh-in, just a few anglers left to go here. 18-13 is the magic number to be fishing on Championship Sunday. All the natural straight bass anglers watching this. 22 pounds, 7 ounces with 34 pounds, 14 ounces. Once again, the Bass Nation represents an incredible day here today for Bass Nation anglers. $34 pounds, 14 ounces inside the cut. Don't have to worry about it. Pretty good chance you're fishing tomorrow.
Hey, that's great. That's great, man. Going out this morning, I kind of dug myself in a hole yesterday. 12:20, I didn't have a fish. And I was just, you know, but I knew I had to keep my head in it, keep my head down, keep fishing, and finally run into some good fish.
Well, you definitely did that with 34 pounds, 14 ounces. You should be fishing on Championship Sunday. Let's hear it for the Bass Nation.
Let's bring our next angler in. He's from North Vernon, Indiana. How about it, folks, from Mark Dove?
Mark Dove qualified an unbelievable 3 times from the Bass Nation. Back-to-back finishes. He is last year's Bass Nation National Champion at 12 pounds, 8 ounces, and is no stranger to making big rallies. The question is today one of those days? The Bass Nation has done an incredible job here today. Some of our biggest bags coming from Bass Nation anglers. 12 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. Today, unfortunately, 1 short of a limit. Four fish today, 12 pounds and an ounce, going to give you 24 pounds, 9 ounces, and put you in 34th place. Unfortunately, falling short of the cut, but back at the Bassmaster Classic for a 3rd time. Unfortunately, not going to make it to Championship Sunday, but tell me this. I mean, representing the Bass Nation for the third time, very few people can hold that, have done that. Tell me how that feels.
Well, I'll tell you what, making the Bassmaster Classic through the Bass Federation is a once-in-a-lifetime thing, and I just got done doing it for the third time. So I have to say that I'm pretty daggone blessed, but at the same time, I'm glad that God put me on this earth to represent the innocent and the misunderstood, because I probably wouldn't make much of a living with a fishing rod in my hand.
I beg to differ. You've done very, very well with that rod, but going to move on and try to get back here, I guess.
Oh, I think you've heard me say this before, but if you've made it once, you'll spend the rest of your life trying to make it back again. I've made it 3 times, and I'm spending the rest of my life trying to make it back the 4th.
Would love to see you back here. Let's hear it from Mark Dove, ladies and gentlemen.
Got another Bama angler ready to roll into the house. He's from Shelby, Alabama. Here comes Colby Carden.
Colby Carden had a giant day yesterday. 22 pounds, 4 ounces. Rolling in, and that Triton Mercury, also representing the Bass Nation, representing the Southern Division of the Bass Nation, had 22 pounds, 4 ounces yesterday, looking for 9 pounds even to get inside the cut here today. Unfortunately, 1 short of a limit. Is it enough to fish in Championship Sunday in his very first Bassmaster Classic? 4 fish on day number 2, 12 pounds, 3 ounces, inside our 25 cut in 18th place with 34 pounds, 7 ounces. Well, unfortunately, a much tougher day today, but hopefully it's enough to keep you inside that cut.
Yeah, I hope that it is. I really thought I had learned something. You know, I was talking about that nut yesterday I had found, acorn. It got slapped out of my way first thing this morning. Actually, I did the big one I caught in the exact same place I caught the 710 yesterday. So I thought I had everything going my way, and it just they just got smaller and smaller. So tomorrow, if I'm blessed enough to make it, I'm going to fish real shallow tomorrow, which is my comfort zone, and we'll just see where it all falls.
We'll keep our fingers crossed for you. Love to see you back here.
Next guy, bring him in the house. Former Classic champion, Guntersville's own Chris Lane.
Elite Series a win last year, former Bassmaster Classic champion. The champ is here. 15 pounds and an ounce yesterday. Well, I see a couple of big tails in there. Get loud, Alabama. All right, take the big leap then. 15 pounds and an ounce yesterday. We're looking for 16.9 to get you inside the cut here today. Unfortunately, 1 short of a limit. 15.1 yesterday. 16.9 is the number we're looking for. 12 pounds, 5 ounces, gonna fall short of Championship Sunday, but he is a champion. Stop after stop, represents Guntersville, grew up in Lakeland, Florida, but now makes his home in Guntersville, Alabama, and I know you've been looking forward to this classic for a very long time. Didn't pan out the way you wanted it to, but you can't be upset when you look at every single morning, you look at that takeoff crowd and the incredible support, and you hear the roar when you come in here. Life's pretty good in Chris Lane.
Oh yeah, life's excellent. You know, I get to, you know, fish for a living, and I get to live in the great town of Guntersville, Alabama. And I got great family like all those people up there. There's got to be 100, however many there are. I get to spend some time with them tomorrow. You know, it's a little disappointing, but I needed about 20 more minutes. You know, I caught limit today, but I let 2 go, you know, that were probably 2 pounds apiece, just because I knew I'd hooked them in the tongue, and you can't call a dead fish in bass rules. So, you know, it was early in the morning. I looked back there and they weren't doing real good, so I let one go, and then I catch another one and he wasn't doing good because I hooked him in the tongue and let him go. And because I knew that going through the rest of the day that, you know, I needed 4-pounders, and right at the end of the day I got on them and I needed 20 more minutes. I caught those 2 big ones and the school was moving in, and it didn't pan out. But a huge thanks to all my sponsors, Power Pole, Mercury Legend. I tell you, we got some new ones, Mustang, Bass Pro Shops, and you know, it's just going to be a fantastic year, and I really look forward to 2013. And Birmingham and Guntersville, Alabama, you guys give yourselves a hand because y'all did a fantastic job.
And so did you, as always. Let's hear it for Chris Lane.
Keep the music going. Keep the noise going, too, from 40, Texas. Here comes Yusuke Miyazaki.
Yusuke Miyazaki fishing his second Bassmaster Classic. Back-to-back qualifications through the Bassmaster Elite Series. Had 17 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday. It's a team Yamaha Skeeter Pro. And we're sure happy to have him back here at the Bassmaster Classic. 17 pounds, 5 ounces yesterday, looking for 14.5 to get inside the cut here today. Unfortunately, just 3 fish. 6 pounds at 10 ounces, gonna finish with 23 pounds, 15 ounces. Fall short of the cut, but another Bassmaster Classic qualification. And you get the opportunity to hang out at the expo a little bit tomorrow and visit with some of our great fishing fans.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I will walk a little bit expo tomorrow, and I really say thank you for my sponsor, Daiwa and Skeeter, Yamaha, and the program cuts, and a lot of my other helper, you know. Then I tried to my big fish area to stay on those things. The first in the morning, you know, I hook up the good ones, but unfortunately, you know, just, you know, brushed stuck in it, and it just, you know, nail two came off. But, you know, something happening this morning, not for my day today, one of the day, that kind of things. But I really good fortune to, you know, standing to here, and all my American fans, Japanese fans, thank you so much to support. And of course, my family is always, you know, supported. Tak, Tama, Meg, and my wife Naoko, and I really appreciate them. And that as my Japanese fan, ありがとうね。いつも応援してくれて、まあね、今年もこれでシーズン始まりますんで、またね、来年のクラシックも来れるように頑張りたいと思います。I just say, you know, I try to work hard, you know, I reach season start pretty soon, and I hope, you know, coming back to the classic again, back to back.
I know we will see you back here again. Let's hear it for Yusuke Miyazaki.
Next guy coming in right now, another one of our former Classic champions. He's from Mount Ida, Arkansas. Give it up for Mark Davis.
He's a 3-time Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year and the 1995 Bassmaster Classic champion. Welcome back to the Bassmaster Classic once again. $10 pounds yesterday, bringing us 5 fish here today. Looking for 21 pounds at 10 ounces to get inside that cut. Unfortunately, gonna fall a little short of that. 12 pounds, 10 ounces with 22 pounds at 10 ounces. You get to work the expo tomorrow, but you know, you get to fish for a living, you know, life is good, and I know there's so much more on your mind. I noticed you're wearing a ribbon. Tell me about it, Mark.
This ribbon is for 3 folks, and I hope they're watching. They all are battling cancer, and you know, we take our health for granted. I think so many of us that are healthy do, but if you look at this ribbon, there's a pink ribbon in there, and there's a purple, and there's one that's striped. And the striped one is for Ryan Alton, who's Mike's son. He's 7. He's battling cancer, and the other is for Donna Menendez, which is Mark's wife, and she's also battling cancer. And the The pink one is actually for Sandy McKim, my sister-in-law, who lives in Alabaster. So Sandy and Ryan and Donna, hope you guys get better.
A true champion on and off the water.
Way to go, Mark. Next angler coming in from Oviedo, Florida. Here comes Rich House.
Rich House took a win at the Bass Pro Shops, a Bassmaster Open event down in Florida. Had 17 pounds even yesterday. Looking to have a big day here today and get inside that cut. Unfortunately, you can't weigh those in.
That's it, Bubba.
Boy, tough day here, but trip to the Bassmaster Classic, you can't be upset about that. What changed out there?
No, you can't be upset at all, first of all, so I'm not by any means. You know, I didn't have a great practice. I didn't really have all that much. I had 2 schools of fish and caught the ones yesterday. It got really, really muddy in there today. My second spot is where Evers was fishing, and I had a chat with him earlier, and I didn't feel like I was close enough to kind of go in on him, so I bowed off to him. At that point, I knew I was in trouble first thing in the morning, so I actually tried to do something that I know has worked here in the past at Guntersville, and ran up and fished bluff walls with the current was really ripping today, and to get out of the traffic jam that was happening. And so it didn't pan out, but you know, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy with what I did. I tell you what, and I'm going to put the plug in for a second. I'm in a 21 TRX Triton, and with all the boat wake coming from all directions today, that boat handled incredible, so I want you guys to take a look at that. I also want to thank you guys, Bass, for everything that you guys do. You guys don't see what they do backstage, but Dave here, he helps prep us. He's part of the makeup crew. But he also helps with us as far as how to present ourselves up on stage. And what he told us was not to look at your shirt and read your sponsors. So I'm going to ask Dave, would you please read my shirt?
No, I don't work. I can't do that. I don't know how to read.
I heard that. No. Other than that, though, I want to say thank you, Guntersville. We had a great time up here. Thank you to my family. Allstate Insurance, Toho Marine, Fitzgerald Rods, Triton, Lew's, Rattle Trap, and again, thank you.
All right, thank you. We'll see you back here again. Hope you make it one more time.
Got another qualifier ready to roll in here from Payson, Arizona, Clifford Perch.
£7 4 ounces yesterday. See Clifford Perch all year long, fishing the Bassmaster Elite Series. And unfortunately, this classic did not work out the way you had planned. 7 pounds 4 ounces yesterday. Today, just 4 fish. A lot of pressure rolling into this event, but more than pressure, I gotta believe that the weather, constant weather changes got you this time.
Well, you know, a little bit. I spent the week looking for that other deal. You know, I knew this was going to be mainly a grass deal, and I know in the past couple of Februaries, which were a little bit milder, there were some giant bags that came on offshore structure, and so I spent my time looking out there trying to find that school and fishing hard targets, and you know, when it all came down to it, they just weren't there much. And so I ran shallow and scrambled just to try to get some fish to weigh in, but you know, it just wasn't there for me this week. And this kind of event, you really swing hard, you go for something extra, you do the extra little deal, and sometimes you fall a little bit short. But you know, rather than talk about the fish that I didn't catch, I want to say hi to my little girls. My 2 little girls flew in last night to see me, and my parents came, and you know, it just makes it exciting to be able to spend the evening tonight with them, and you know, I'm thankful to be here. It's neat to be a part of the Bassmaster Classic, and you know, I also want to thank my sponsors. P&G Sports Marketing helped me get here this week. You know, Phoenix Rods. I'm going to be spending some time in the booth, so come by and see me. Phoenix Rods is here, and with the Skeeter guys and Yamaha and Typhoon. I'll be kind of spending my time in each of those areas tomorrow, so if you want to come by and talk fishing or find out what not to do too much on Guntersville when it's really cold water, I can tell you. But love to visit with everybody. You know, you can follow us this season on my Facebook page at Clifford Perch Outdoors. You can get any tackle updates, anything new coming out, and just what's going on the water, neat big fish picks, whatever you want to follow. We'd love to have you be a part of it. And hey, I did what I could this week, and you know, I came up short, but you got to swing hard to make it happen, and I did what I could.
All right, we'll see you in a few weeks in the first Elite Series event.
Next guy here's got a big following as well. He's out of San Mateo, Florida. How about it for Terry Scroggins?
Big show, Terry Scroggins, a 5-time Bassmaster winner. Had 16 pounds of 15 ounces yesterday. Trying to get inside that Championship Sunday cut here at the Geico Bassmaster Classic, presented by Diet Mountain Dew and GoPro. Looks like a better day today. 16-15, looking for 14-11 to fish on Championship Sunday. Better day today?
It was actually a tough day for me today, and my very first fish that bit this morning was a giant. I mean, a giant, and it pulled off. So 3 minutes later, I catch a 6-pounder. So I thought I was going to have some big things today, and it got tough after 8:30.
And you did. 21 pounds, 13 ounces with 38 pounds, 12 ounces. Big Show moves inside the top 10 on our Geico leaderboard, currently in 8th place. Well, it's a Big Show. 38 pounds, 12 ounces. Dude, you're sitting inside the top 10. You were kind of nonchalant there, like it was a tough day, but that doesn't look very tough to me.
Well, you know, whenever you miss a big fish like I lost this morning, I mean, I caught a 6 3 minutes after I lost that big one, and it didn't feel big at all. I mean, this was a big one. And it just kind of breaks your heart. You know, you don't get that many opportunities to catch a big one like that. And when it gets away, it's just, and it's the first fish of the day, man. It's like, golly. I caught what I had before 8:30, and then it got tough on me. And I don't understand that. You know, that's pulling a lot of water, generating a lot of current today. I'm going to fish different tomorrow. I'm going to try to catch a big bag tomorrow and see what happens.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. We'll see you back here tomorrow on Championship Sunday.
Next guy comes to us from way out west. He's one of the great California anglers. From Houston, California, make him welcome. Here comes Ish Monroe.
The BBS, the Big Bass Specialist, Ish Monroe, 18 pounds, 8 ounces yesterday. Looking to back it up here today. Ish Monroe trying to move on to Championship Sunday. Unfortunately, one short of a limit here today. Does he have enough? He's got 4 fish, looking for 13 pounds, 3 ounces. It's going to be close. We just have a couple of anglers left to go after him, so this is going to be tight. Looking for 13-3. One short of a limit, but he's got 4 good ones in there. 15 pounds, 13 ounces. When you're Ish Monroe, you don't need 5. Ishama with 34 pounds, 5 ounces, currently sits in 20th place. $15 pounds, 13 ounces. I know it's killing you not to have that one other fish, but you're inside our cut and you are fishing on Championship Sunday.
Yeah, I'm happy to be there. I really didn't think I had it. Pulled up to my first spot today, and things just really weren't going well, you know. Got a lot of company out there today, you know, but that's how Guntersville is. I mean, it's a fantabulous lake that's got a ton of fish in it, so people love to fish this lake. So, you know, had a little company. So one thing I did is I just started to fish some new stuff, and I turned on my Lowrance spotlight and actually found a rock pile that I caught my 2 biggest fish on today, and the spotlight actually showed me the rock pile, so I made the cast up there. I caught a 4-pounder. I'm like, oh, that's good. Fished around it, nothing, left, came back, knew exactly where the rock pile was because I had already found it, threw back out there, caught the 6-pounder, and that was pretty much it. That saved my day. So I got to thank Lowrance for coming out with a great product, the Lowrance Spotlight, to definitely help me make the cut for fishing tomorrow.
We'll head back to that rock pile tomorrow and bring me 5 of those big beasts, and we will shake that leaderboard up.
Got another angler rolling in now. He's one of the greatest. There's no question about that. He's from Wagner, Oklahoma. Here comes Tommy Biffle.
Tommy Biffle fishing his 19th Bassmaster Classic, a 6-time Bassmaster winner. Had a big day yesterday. 20 pounds, 13 ounces. Bringing us a limit of fish here today. Tommy Biffle sings this song. Not really, but sometimes. 20 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. Today, 5 fish looking for 11 pounds, 15 ounces to get inside our cut and move on to Championship Sunday at the Geico Bassmaster Classic, presented by Diet Mountain Dew and GoPro. Looking for 11-15, 11-13. In 26th place. Going to fall short of the cut, obviously, but another classic. Looking at number 20 as you move forward here.
Yeah, I've been looking for number 20 for a while, so that's going to be probably special just to make 20 classics. And, you know, I knew I was in trouble today. The fish weren't biting very good, and when I did get a bite, it was always a little one. So it's just a tough day on the water for me.
Well, you're going to be working the expo tomorrow. Where can we find you?
I'll be at the Mercury booth, Ranger booth, Gene LaRue booth, Lowrance booth. I'll just make the rounds.
Pretty much every booth. We'll see you over there. Let's hear it for Tommy Biffle.
And let's bring in our next angler, ready to roll. Aaron Martin's rolling in the house from Leeds, Alabama.
He is the reigning and defending Toyota Bassmaster Angler of the Year, a title he has earned not once, but twice. Only 10 anglers in Bassmaster history have multiple Angler of the Year titles, and Amart is one of them. 15 pounds, 10 ounces yesterday. Looks like a better day today. Needs to be better. Looking for 17 pounds, 2 ounces to get inside the cut and move on to Championship Sunday. 17.2 is the number we are looking for. 15.10 yesterday, 17.2, 21.11 today. Amart has done it. Rockets all the way up to 13th place on our Geico leaderboard with 37 pounds and 5 ounces. $37 pounds, 5 ounces. And you're fishing tomorrow. You don't have to sweat it out, but a better day today. Did you change up? And if you did, do you think you can keep building on that momentum tomorrow?
I wish I would have figured out what I figured out today yesterday. It's always hindsight's 20/20 in fishing, but I mean, I've been doing this a long time, and it still happens to the best of us. Yeah, I mean, I lost 3 big ones today. And bigger than that. One was way bigger than that one. You know, I'm catching the little guys, which are 3-pounders. I caught probably 10 keepers today. The small ones are choking it. And yesterday and today, every time I get a really big bite, either they're barely hooked or I miss them. Even the one I caught was just, you know, a skin hooked, and I got it to the boat though. I can't figure out what to make the big fish eat better, but it's, you know, I've changed colors, and a lot of times you go to different colors. Sometimes they'll eat it better, but it's not that. I definitely figured something out though. We'll see what happens. I don't think I have a chance, but you know, you never know what could happen tomorrow. It may have a little bit was in the area too. I found I knew about it, but you know, not many people were there, and I had to myself, and I worked it over. Didn't really move much, and just kept catching them. You know, I didn't want to leave because you don't want to leave the fish to find fish. That whole term, but I don't know if it's gonna be good tomorrow. I have to go somewhere really new probably. But I want to say before my brother's here and his wife for the first time at Classic. I get to experience it, and the wife and kids over there, and my mom and dad are watching at home. Love you guys, and yeah, I'm trying my hardest. Believe me, Alabama, it's tough out there. I knew starting this tournament out. I did some interviews, and I said it was be kind of a lucky tournament. You know, things have to go, or really fortunate. Things have to go really your way to win this thing, and I think I've had the bites to win it, but I've lost them. It wasn't really a lucky one for me, so I'm still having fun though. This is always an excellent, awesome event, and I wish I could do it forever, but.
You're going to get another shot to do it again tomorrow. Let's hear it for Aaron Martins, our reigning and defending Angler of the Year.
Another guy ready to roll into the house right now from Cookeville, Tennessee. How about it for Adam Wagner?
Adam Wagner representing the Toyota Trucks Weekend Series. Knows a thing or two about big fish on Lake Guntersville, weighed in 29 pounds on a one-day event here last year on this very same week, and proven he knows those big fish. 14-14 yesterday. Let's see if we can move him high enough up that leaderboard to keep this his first Bassmaster Classic rolling. Needs to have a good day today. Looking for 18 pounds, 2 ounces. He has a limit of fish. Is it enough to move on to Championship Sunday? 14-14 yesterday. Looking for 18-2. 24 pounds, 3 ounces. Get loud, Adam Wagner. £39 and an ounce, and in the top 10, rockets up our Geico leaderboard all the way to 8th place. Boy, oh boy, what a change of events here today. You knew about how to catch those big fish here. What happened yesterday? Was it nerves, Bassmaster Classic nerves, or did the fish just change?
No, it was muddy water. I don't know if you remember the other day we talked, and I was talking about how low the lake was. Well, you know it rained the other night. You know it came up a little bit. There you go.
Well, it's working out good for you, so look out. You've climbed all the way into 8th place. You're going to be going out on the Championship Sunday in the top 10 of the Bassmaster Classic. What's going to happen tomorrow?
I hope to go catch them. You know, I'm just like everybody out there. I work construction. I work 40 or 50 hours a week, and I get to go fishing on the weekends. And here this week, I'm standing on the stage talking to you, so that's pretty cool.
We'll be back here tomorrow. Good luck. We'll see you back here. One more angler to go.
Let's bring him in. Ladies and gentlemen, from Tulala, Oklahoma, Edwin Evers.
E squared had a giant day yesterday. 26 pounds, 13 ounces yesterday. Smiling from ear to ear here today, digging deep in that nitro live well. Oh boy, looks like he has not loaded the grocery bag. Make some noise for Edwin Evers, an 8-time Bassmaster winner, and fin freaks of nature like that are one of the reasons why he is so dominant. 26-13 yesterday. Today, he's got a 5-fish limit. Trying to take the lead away from Randall Tharp. Our Geico leader, daily leader winner Randall Tharp right now with 1 angler left to go. Looking for 20 pounds, 9 ounces to take the lead. 5 fish, all alive. 20 pounds, 9 ounces. He has exactly what it takes 1 angler left to go, and we have a brand new Geico leader here at the Geico Bassmaster Classic, presented by Diet Mountain Dew and GoPro. Boy, oh boy, I said it was going to be close, but that is close. You have a 1 ounce lead over Randall Tharp. 1 day left to go. Edwin, you are leading the Geico Bassmaster Classic. I know you have dreamt of this opportunity your whole life. Tell me what's going through your mind.
Roller coaster of emotions, guys. Let me just tell you, I struggled really, really bad today. I mean, you don't understand. I mean, I threw back early this morning keepers, you know, just 14, 15-inch fish, and it's 2 o'clock or 1:30, and I still probably only got 3 fish in the boat. And then that big one, I'm almost embarrassed to even say this, but I caught that fish hooked in the tail. I mean, I'm sitting there the whole time fighting this fish, and I'm like, I don't think it's a bass, you know, because it'd never come up. And then I get it up, and it's at 7-12, and I've got 1 hook in its tail, and I land it. And a few casts later, I catch another one, and I'm excited. I can't tell you. It was a struggle, and then, you know, you don't look at those fish, and then, man, I'm so happy they weigh that much. I can't see straight.
Well, sometimes things are just meant to be, but when I look at our Geico leaderboard, you are on the top of it, but right behind you, Randall Tharp, Ott Defoe, your buddy Jason Christie. That is a scary cast of characters.
It is. You know, the Bassmaster Classic is the best of the best, and then when you put those 4, 5, 6 guys right there in the top, you know, especially Jason and Ott and, you know, Randall, they're just all on tears right now, and it's just a huge blessing, you know, just to be where I'm at and to land that fish in the tail. So I can't wait for tomorrow. You know, anything can happen in Bassmaster Classic. You know, that one guy there proved that we can catch 30 pounds out there, and I'm going to go swinging as hard as I can tomorrow and see what happens.
Well, the Bassmaster Classic is the best of the best, but you are the best at this point. Let's hear it for your leader, Edwin Evers. That concludes our weigh-in. Once again, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here to day number 2, cut day, at the Geico Bassmaster Classic, presented by Diet Mountain Dew and GoPro. Real quickly through our leaderboard, Edwin Evers is in the lead, Randall Tharp in second, Ott Defoe in third, Jason Christie in fourth, Paul Muller in fifth, Casey Ashley in sixth, Chad Morgan-Taylor in seventh, Jonathan VanDam in eighth, Adam Wagner in ninth, and Big Show Terry Scroggins rounds out our top 10. Birmingham, Alabama, you guys have been an incredible crowd. We will see you tomorrow once again, and we will crown our 2014 Bassmaster Classic champion right here.